Hey guys, welcome back to ADP Art Creations. How you guys doing today? Happy Friday. Guys, y'all know how it is during the week. We be happy to see Friday sometimes, but all in all, we be happy to see each and every day and be thankful and blessed, right? So my whole life was gonna be like just totally like full of highlights and all that great stuff. But of course, my Janine, you know how Angel got her Janine, I got my Janine. So my Janine sent me a message and say, "Hey, did you see this?" I was like, "Oh, I didn't see this right here." So I'm getting ready to bring it like I usually do. We're gonna start doing Monday motivation, where I'll include some type of motivation, whether it's a quote from one of your favorite authors, whether it's the word, whatever, on Mondays and Fridays. Today, I have to play this word of encouragement because it ties into the teaspoon interview that she did today. And I'ma tell you, it's a good one. You know how I love our legends and ghosts, and I love our newbies too, and the young intern and all that. But I love and respect my vets as well. So I'm gonna start off with some motivation. Sorry, guys, I kept playing with the time like 5 minutes here and there because I was waiting for Case and Nuggets to get done because he all set up in there. Um, almost done, so I'm 5 more minutes. But he all set up in here, but you know how cases is, they can just enjoy his freedom doing whatever. Hey, Bree Minor, how are you? So we're gonna have a great live today, guys. I hope your day is going great. If it's not, what I'm getting ready to play can go either way, for male or female. It's just something that you'll understand. Like when this young lady said this, it reminded me, of Angel, also myself and stuff. That's probably why I'm not the type to keep going back and forth, what I'm saying, with people and stuff like that. But guys, I'm doing this. This is what God want me to do. I'm doing this. And I just want you guys, at a time where we're going through so many things, I have to put inspiration in here. I got to. It's just part of me of loving you guys and encouraging you guys. And like I said, if it becomes like, if the motivation is not for you, then it may be for somebody else that that have this same type of faith. Okay. So I'm gonna play that and then I'm gonna get into that interview, and you're gonna love it, guys. You're gonna love it. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. This interview is like an hour and 13 minutes. So I have my stopping points. So if I'm playing certain sections for like 10 minutes, I have to pause in between those 10 minutes. So, no situations, because this is someone else's, interview or whatever. And that's how YouTube works. But this interview right here is got some good stuff in it. Also, guys, the celebration for Shamika Holzcloth and Elena, that is going to be this weekend. So I will be posting like the thread news that popped up today and yesterday, highlights and different things like that. I will be also posting that after we get finished with the teaspoon interview. So I'm gonna pull up from my Instagram. I'm gonna pull this motivation up. It's maybe not less than a minute. And then we're gonna tap into, hey Miss D girl, you free to come up, Miss D. Please drop your link in the chat for me, Miss D. Guys, we need to get Miss D to 500. Don't pay her no mind. She Detroit style. She don't ask you guys to follow her or nothing like that. She just come up here with me and she just flow. You rarely hear Miss D say, every blue moon she'll say go sub to her channel. But we getting ready to make this thing happen, because even though she, what I'm saying, even though she Detroit style and ADP be in her nurturing corner, listen, we are not made the same. And Miss D, she like a Rottweiler. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm saying? I'm a pit over here. Don't get it twisted. But I'm just saying, like, it's amazing how God put people together, right? So, okay. Oh, I'm gonna drop it for you, Miss D. And when you want to come up, you can you feel free to come up. Okay, you did. Okay, I didn't check her numbers. I think last time Miss D was at three. I want to say 327. Because for some reason, when you start subscribing, and Kason then got a hold of my YouTube channel where he got all this kid stuff up there, I can't find all my subscriptions. Okay, and because I was gonna tell you guys to also sub to Kason's wife's channel that she has coming, and I can't. It's all in my subscriptions mixed up in alphabetical order. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Right? So, KSAP 2, his wife has a show coming out. Like I told you guys, it's going to be two ladies up there, and they're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff, for the ladies. And so I want you guys to sub to that one too, and get it off your chest. Is at 433. So they're not far to get into 500. We're getting the ones that are, you know what I'm saying? Like, we want to get the ones in the community where they're at least get them to 5 and over. KSAP is amazing, and also he is almost at 30,000 subs. But KSAP been in it for quite some time. When I say don't give up and hard work pay off, that's an example. What's up, Dread? Also, BD daughter is at BD's daughter. Guys, she's at 201. She's 12 years old, guys, and she's doing her thing with the animation and stuff like that. Subscribe to her channel, guys. Even if you don't have little ones, or you might know somebody, and it's very positive. Very positive animation and stuff like that. Listen, when we roll together, when we work together, we win together, right? We got to stop. If you in that me and my and that's it, I don't know what to tell you, right? So make sure you support these channels. I think Keisha is almost at 4,000. Let's get her there. Tony is at 11. Brocly is like 200 away from his channel. Let's see. Players Club reached their 3,000, and I think Full Court is at 1,600 or something like that. And ADP, I'm at 750, but I ain't worried about me because I know God gonna take care of me. I want to let's get them there first, and God will take care of me, and because my numbers are going up. The other day I did a live and went up 20 subs, so it's all good. It's all in God's timing. So yeah. So I know I said a lot of channels, but most of you guys go to those channels. If you know someone that'll love sports or whatever, make sure you tell them. What's up, Miss D? What's happening, girl?
Hey, how you doing? You
I'm
know what? Are you
good.
gonna do the
BD, you at 7?
yeah,
Okay.
let's get BD at 800 at least. 800,
Okay.
900.
Well, BD, you in the chat. So you have to post your link in the chat. And it doesn't matter how many times, because what happens, guys, is, and BD and Miss D, you guys, if you ever notice this, when we on the live, we only had a certain amount in the chat, but when we get off, we be like, where these 300-400 people coming from? You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
they're listening, they may be at work, they may be driving, whatever. But we have to continue to work together. And this is the thing. If you want someone to support you, you got to be willing to support somebody else. And that's just the way it works. Okay, guys. Give me 1 second. I got to finished up. But yeah. But I'm getting into this motivation. We're gonna get into the teaspoon interview, and we're gonna have us a good Friday. I'll announce. I know somebody plays today, so we'll announce that towards the end of the show. Tony comes on today, guys, at 6 o'clock. Miss D, when you start posting your thumbnails when you go live, when you know, like, the schedule, then I'll tell them, what time we go when I if I go. Okay. And yeah, so that's how we're gonna do that thing, because sometimes, guys, people, they be so busy on your channels, they have their own channels, and we gotta remember to support them too. Even if I don't do a thumbs up, I'll watch it, or I might be at work. At least I know what they talking about. I'll be up to date. Even with Brooke too. Thank
Right.
you, Waterfall. Thank you for
Commenting is
reminding.
nice, but at least give a thumbs up.
Yeah.
That helps.
Yeah, even if you just give a thumbs up, guys. Okay, we're gonna tap into this motivation, and then we're gonna tie into teaspoon and watch how this matches up. Now, the
Can I say
motivation.
this?
Yes,
ADP, are
Missy.
you going to do the one where it was a recent interview? She was talking about Kennedy.
Yes, I'm doing that
Yep.
one.
Yep.
I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna do. I picked the ones. I'm learning to snip it, but even when you snip it, Miss D, you still gotta stop and go with it. You know what I'm saying? So you know how we do. We play a little bit, talk a little bit, play a little bit. So I got the certain sections I'm gonna do. But guys, if you don't watch nothing else this weekend, make sure you watch this interview with Teaspoon, and also make sure you watch Shamika Holzcloth and Ellen, not Ellen, Elena Deladon, all of them get celebrated this weekend. Okay. I also got a little bit of highlights and everything too going on. But yes, Miss D, I am going to play that. But watch how this ties into and this ties into what I'm gonna what Teaspoon is saying, and also it it reminded me of Angel and myself and whoever else. So here we go, guys. Let me upload it, and we'll get into everything after this. Okay, let me share. Okay. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure everything in order. I wish they just had everything set up where we can just, you know what I'm saying, like just hit it. Okay. I'm waiting until she starts from the beginning. Um, I don't know if you can hit on it, guys, but give me 1 second and then I'll play it. Yes, baby. Oh, you need something to drink? Your juice in the refrigerator.
Because they can't figure out how you still blessed after they lied and built the whole team against you. They thought if enough people believed the story, it would become the truth. They thought if they turned enough people against you, God would turn against you too. That's not how favor works. See, people can attack your reputation, but they can't cancel your assignment. People can close doors, but they can't close the ones that God opens. That's why I don't waste my time chasing people trying to clear my name. If I have to convince you, I already lost. Time has a funny way of exposing who was lying, and God has a better track record of defending me more than I ever could. So keep the audience, keep the rumors, keep the fake support. I would rather have God's hand on my life than everybody's opinion on my side, because here's what they would never understand. If God is the one who blessed you, people don't have the authority to unbless you. They're mad because they can't figure out how you still blessed after they lied and built the whole team against you. They thought if
So I wanted to show you that because this is exactly what some of us is dealing with, and this is exactly what Angel is dealing with. And you notice that she is not coming at us like, oh, I gotta defend myself every time somebody speak negative over me. But this also goes to anybody who's ever dealt with something like this. And understanding the type of young lady Angel is, understanding that, hey, nobody can take that from you, and you'll have, what I'm saying, you'll have people um that'll, they're not excited for you or anything until you start winning. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell everybody your ideas. The minute you tell them, it's like, oh, no, 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 no. But once you prosper in it, it's like, oh, girl, you're doing a good job. You were one of the ones. But I'm just saying, don't let anybody steal your joy. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and cannot do. And you're going to go through trials and tribulations. You're going to go through things. But this reminds me of Angel, how she doesn't always 24/7, come and go back and forth. That's a lot. So let's carry on to this interview, and you're gonna see how it ties into what Teaspoon says in this interview. And I love when Teaspoon speaks, because every time she speaks, you're gonna get some knowledge and some gems, or you're gonna remember the stories that she tells. One thing about Teaspoon, she's a great storyteller. Like, when she talk about any past anything where about her life, you can feel the realness, the genuineness, and the passion in the way that she speaks. So I hope that helped somebody today, and motivating you to know that, whatever you got going on for yourself, can't nobody touch that. It's already set up. So I'm going to pull up the interview with Road Tripping Show. You will remember one of these young ladies, because she also also be on the show with Cheryl Swoops when she comes on and stuff like that. So I like her. She's unbiased. She's not, she don't do that wishy-washy stuff, none of that, And the other young lady, she is a part of Prime, the show that Teaspoon is currently on. So it's just a beautiful thing to for them doing this, period. So I'm going to uplift that up on the screen. Just give me a second, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you went over to Miss D's channel. Hey, Green, how are you? Green, I'm not, that's why, it's an hour and 13 minutes, but I did like maybe 10 minutes here, maybe like 10 minutes in another snippet. I'm going to do those two and then tell everybody to just watch it, so you don't take too much from these beautiful young ladies doing this show. But I make sure that I'm giving them credit, guys. Make sure you go over there and sub to their show, because you can never not get enough information like on the WO Women's Sports. It's everybody's doing different types of shows. It's how they deliver it for me. You know what I'm saying? You start talking all that negative against players, all this kind of stuff, I can't watch you. But you keep it 100, I'm good to go. Miss D, you want to say something, Miss D?
Yes. You know what?
Yes.
I like that message, because nobody can take from you what God has planned for you. So always
Yeah,
remember
and
that.
it reminds me of Angel and just stuff that we go through. You know what I'm saying? Because people do that. So I'm glad you liked it, Miss D. So we're gonna get into Teaspoon interview, Miss D, and I'll stop and go. You tell me what you think too. Okay, let's get ready. Let me go take it back to the first part I want to talk about. So you watched the whole thing, Miss D, or you just saw snips on
I
social media?
saw the first part, and then when they did Kennedy, because I saw it in the title, the advice she had to Kennedy, and this happened after she got cut away from the
Aces, right?
Aces.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm-hmm.
want to see what how she felt about the situation, how she handled
And,
it. She
yeah,
still love her. She still love her. She don't feel. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
right. And that's what I'm saying. You want to hear from someone that knows her. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Instead of, I mean, you're gonna, regardless, we're gonna hear speculation, we're gonna hear what people think, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Some people gonna critique and some people not gonna like her. Oh well, we do over here.
Right. Exactly.
I love
We
Miss
still got
Jeanette
we still
Carter.
got faith in her. Yeah.
Yeah, we still believe in her. So you never know how it's gonna go down. You know what I'm saying, Miss D?
Yep.
Different places, different type of breakthroughs. So
Right.
okay, let me let me start. 5:23. Okay.
Hi, American
Uh-oh.
parents. I am offering a free class of my best-selling math
Did I
program.
put the volume
Here,
on it?
your
Okay,
child will
guys,
master
hold on.
advanced topics like decimals, geometry, algebra.
Okay, let me go to, it's like 5:23 in. Okay, that's too much.
Is Teresa Weatherspoon.
I'm just a little girl from a place of 882 people, a place called Pineland, Texas, and it speaks for itself, Pineland. It speaks for itself, a very small place, and no one ever thought that I would be able to get out of where I'm from because I would never be seen from such a small place, but so thankful for the family that I'm from. I'm from a very athletic family. My father, and people don't really know this part, is my father was a baseball player. And I wanted to be a baseball player like my dad. I wanted to play baseball. So as a little kid, I grew up playing baseball. I played every sport. I'm from the country, so we wake up playing everything. We played baseball, softball, football, frisbee, you name it, we play it. We did that. But my dad was a baseball player. My dad was well known. But growing up in the time that he was playing, of course, there was the segregation and all that craziness that was happening. And he played for the Minnesota Twins minor league. And my dad still holds a Grand Slam record. My father still holds that record. When you look and see Chuck Witherspoon, they misspelled our name, but that's my dad. When you look that up, that's my dad. His nickname is Chuck, as Charles Weatherspoon, but that's my father who still holds a Grand Slam record. And that was 2 Grand Slams in one game, and the third one hit the fence. I don't know who was pitching to my dad or who we thought that was the coolest thing to do at that moment. My father was on fire that day. So I wanted to be a baseball player like my dad. My dad was an incredible baseball player. Everybody were my sisters and my brothers. I'm the baby of 6. We were athletes. So I had to do something. I had to do something by watching them coming from a very small place and being told that I would never be great. I would never come out of this place. And I got an incredible coach who had done it before. She had been a part of the WBL. She had played and ran on an Olympic team. She was just an amazing person that came into my life as a junior in high school. And she would give me everything I asked for because we came from humble beginnings. My family was from humble beginnings. And she knew that. She knew how I grew up and how my family was. We were a close-knit family. We were very, very close. If someone got a cold, everybody was sick in the family, everybody, because we were so loving and caring for one another. And she knew that. And we were so close and connected. And she did everything to make sure that I was seen. She thought that I had the ability to be seen to play at the next level. And for her, I asked her for everything. I want that. I want that. I want that. I want that. And everything she had, okay, you can have it. Okay, you can have it. Okay, you can have it. But there was this USA uniform that she had. I never forget this. And I said, oh, I like that. I want that. She said, no. And that was the first time she had said no to me to something I wanted. And she said, because you will someday have your own. I was like, I don't know who you're talking to about one day have my own. And I'm from Pineland. And everybody's always said that I would never be able to leave here or be great. But
you see what I'm talking about? Look at, if I know their mouths dropped when they found out who Teresa Weatherspoon was. Sometimes we talk too soon. The one lesson I learned in teaching pre-K, I pour into those kids. What they're doing at 4 and 5 and 6 years old does not define their whole life journey. And so when somebody be like, oh, that child is bad. No, we're not doing that in my class. We're not calling my students bad. They may be going through something, but they're not bad. And just because this child has a way of different types of emotions, that doesn't define their character. You guys, the foundation of learning starts in the home. Then it goes to the educators. And the educators are also, they become a part of that child's life. So that's why I be like, parents, check up on your kids, pop up, stay on those teachers. I'm just saying, but okay.
But my family believed and she believed. And every time there was a game played, she would take me 6 hours to play one game so people could see me play. And I'll never forget that. I'll always be thankful because she truly believed in me. And as a coach, you need that. You need someone who will trust and believe in you and see something in you that you might not see. She was the coach who kicked me off the team, put me off the team fast and was not having me back on because I was one who thought I can play. You have to have me to win. No, she showed me very early in my life that there's so much that you have to learn and you have to grow in every single day. The only way I got back on the team was not my gift. It was my mother. My mother got me back on the team by stepping forth and saying, will you give her another opportunity? You will never have this problem again. And she never had this problem again when she let me back on the team. And no other coach has ever had a problem with me, ever, because I learned a valuable lesson very early of what it's like to grow, to want to be coached, to want more, and to give more. I learned very early, and no coach has ever had a problem with me. You can coach me as hard as you want. I understand the reason for the coaching. And it started at an early age. And that's just who I am. It's where I grew up for a very small place. And I'm thankful for that very small place to be able to do what I do today.
Hold on, guys. Miss D, what do you want to say from that?
You know what? That taught her a valuable lesson, but it also taught her in her later life how to give others grace, how to help others. When you acting up, not to judge people, but to give them a second chance. And that's what she's doing with Kennedy, and trying to help other people. They might have some a reputation that precedes her. So I think she learned that problem. I mean that skill early on how to focus on helping other people. When you see somebody else that need help, giving them second chances. So that's what it taught her by her having that second chance. It could have went very bad for her, as far as not being able to get back on the team, and who knows what would have happened next. I don't know.
Right,
But yeah.
right. You're right. And, and guys, you got to remember too, we can love our players, we can root for our players. We're only entitled to what they want us to know, and we can make all the assumptions in the world. But when you have someone like a Teaspoon speaking out for Kennedy and not putting her business out there, and we don't even know the half of what this young lady went through, we don't even know, her state of mind. We don't know nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing that Teaspoon does is she is going to keep it 100 at the same time without putting your personal stuff out there. That's a person you want to go to. Like, you'll see what I'm talking about once we get into that. And Miss D, when I was watching it, I hadn't even noticed it said she was going to say something about Kennedy Carter towards the end. I was so into her conversations of her, talking about the character and where she learned from. But yeah, this was a good one. This was definitely a good one.
Just have one quick question. So at what age were you then? Would that be the moment when she told you that you're going to have one of your own, that you realized that basketball could take you outside of your hometown?
I did. I had to make an early decision too, Allie, because I wanted to play baseball. And I played with the guys growing up in Little League baseball. But going to high school, they wouldn't allow us during that time to play with the guys in school. I could do that away from school, but not in school. So I had to make a decision. I had to make a decision quickly because my mom and dad said, okay, which one do you want? Basketball? Can't do baseball. Or karate, because they put me in karate classes because you guys, my life. They put me in karate classes because my mom and dad said she needs to learn discipline now.
Wow.
Because I wanted to win at everything. And I would fight my brothers and sisters if I didn't win. I had to ask if I could play because my mom would say, nope, if you play with your brothers and sisters, you have to play fair. If not, you can't play. You can't get mad if you lose and want to fight. You can't. And I did every single time they let me play. Every single time I was allowed to play, I got mad because I wanted to win. And that didn't happen. So my mom and dad said she needs to learn discipline now. And there's no better class to have her put in karate classes. And I started karate classes and I did that and basketball. And it has been probably the best decision that I made in my life, is to continue to play the game of basketball. But I still believe that I was better at baseball. I still believe to this day I was a much better athlete playing the game of baseball, because I watched it all the time. I watched my dad play all the time. I was like, oh, I can do this. I can do this. And I loved it so much, but I had to choose basketball. And I'm thankful, because look what it's done for me now.
We're thankful. We're thankful too.
Yeah, I was.
So, so you get like, with Teaspoons talking, you get a glimpse of everything. And when I listen to people talk, I'm taking in every single word. And I'm like, this explains such and such. Explains why she is the way she is towards such and such. Who always tell you they want to win. They want to win. Who has that mentality when it comes to, I want to show the world who I am. You know what I'm saying? Even with the attitude. That's Ken, Angel. You know what I'm saying? Miller up in there. Like, it's just such an amazing conversation. It's very much needed. And like I said, you'll find out, man. When I say this is one of the best ones, far as keeping us up to date, Teaspoon keeping us up to date and inviting us into her life like that, with spilling out her some past, and now, man, it's just a beautiful thing. What you think, Ms. D? You see a lot in the players that she's taught over the years, in the stories she's telling.
Yes, she always have positive reinforcements, and that's why the players, even in Rival, she was there was very there's very I can't describe it. They really have good words to say about her. So she just got that gift of making people feel comfortable, and then they probably tell her a lot of things. She got the ADP gift. You got that gift too. Where you always see the positive,
man,
and no matter what's going on,
Yeah, that's
genuine
people.
Encouraging, right? And they can see that she really cares.
Yeah, she really cares. And guys, you really go through the stuff that probably Teaspoon can't tell, that she ain't sit down and told, the untold stories of what we went through to get to this point. You be like, man, I see why she reacts the way she does. I see why she does what she does, because I've been through the hell and back. I've been through the storms and the tornadoes that I didn't even think I could survive. But through all of that, what I've learned is that God will send me someone else that's in a need right then. And they'd be like, man, I got my stuff. They don't even know nothing I got going on, but I got to be an encourager to someone else. And then God said, see, I needed you to see this. I need you to listen to such and such, because look, it calms you down. It gives you more ways to think about your solutions than just focusing on the problem of your life, right? And so, yeah, she definitely reminds me of that too. That's probably why I got, what I'm saying? Like, Miss D, I love me some Teaspoon, man. But yeah, we're going to continue. We're going to go to the next clip that I want to play for you guys. And I think those are the two clips, the two sections, and then we'll tap into everything else. But yeah, when I say this, they did this interview, Allie and Old Girl, they did this interview. It was right on time. Let's go to 12:59. Okay, give me a second, guys, to get us to hold on. It seems like I can't. Okay. It's coming, guys. I got to
knowing the history of the program. But I wanted that challenge. I was all about challenges. And everybody thought that I played with Kim Mulkey, but I didn't. Kim Mulkey left and I came in, and she began her coaching career. And she was my coach every single day of practices and, of course, games is who I looked to for leadership and guidance at that point guard position. But to step into Louisiana Tech and the history there, it was crazy, but I wanted it. I wanted that so bad. because it was one of the schools who really wanted me as their program, in their program. And to want me in that type of a program, I had to give them everything that I had. And it was a scary moment. It was very scary because first, when my mom and dad dropped me off at school.
What if you could make a song using only your voice? Let's.
That wasn't a good sight. That wasn't a good feeling.
Why?
Because I didn't want to leave home. And when they pulled off and left, and all the kids are, moving in, and everybody's crying, and I ran behind the car running. No. I didn't care who saw me. I didn't care.
Oh my God.
I did not care. My mom and dad had to stop. They had to stop the car because I was running.
Do
Do not leave me. Don't leave me here. You're leaving me in a very unfamiliar area. Don't do this. And I was only 3 hours away from home. That was too far. That was too far for me. Leaving the country, a little country town of 882 people. That was very scary for me. And when they drove off, I ran after the car. I cried like a baby. I didn't care who was on campus and saw me. I was running for my mom, my dad. Don't leave me here. Please don't do that to me. And it was the hardest thing for them to do, was to leave me there, but to let me know that they were going to pick me up every weekend. I'm going to get you every weekend. They picked me up every weekend. And she told me, my mom said, by the time the season began, you will not want to come home. No, don't do this to me. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go to school. By the time the season started, I did not want to go home. I did not want to go home.
Stop coming.
Don't come here unless you come to watch us play. And when they left, they knew that I was okay, because when they left, I didn't want to follow. I didn't want to follow. The only thing that I did was, the first scrimmage game was very close to my hometown, I was thankful for Louisiana Tech doing that. It was so my hometown could come and watch me play. But I packed so many bags underneath the bus, because it was an easy ride for us on the bus. I packed my bags underneath the bus because I told my mom, I'm coming home. I'm coming home after this scrimmage game. So my mom told the coach that I was coming home. She put her bags underneath because she wants to come home. So my coach approaches me, Coach Leon Barmore, of course, one of the best coaches to ever do it, said, are you okay? You going home? I said, no, sir, I'm not going home. No, sir. He said, what are those bags under there for? And I just broke, and I told him it's been difficult for me. And my mom had told on me, so I really was crushed because my mom told on me. I was really crushed. But at that moment, I learned it's time for me to grow up, because my family truly believed in me to leave me, because my mom would never leave me. She really believes in me, and this coaching staff and this organization, they really believe in me. So it's time for me to grow up. And I started to grow up at that point. 18 years old, I was trying to find myself away from my mom, my dad, away from being, coddled all the time and hugged and embraced all the time. Now it's time for me to believe what they had put in me. And I didn't.
And that is hard to do. That is definitely a learning process. When you go from the family to the family you don't know just yet. But kudos to Louisiana Tech coach, because they really had to believe in these players and have love for these players in the way that Teaspoon is telling her story. So yeah, what you think, Ms. D? Would you have done all that? Because for me, Ms. D, when I moved to a different state, it took me a minute. Teaspoon talking about some games. It took me a minute to get adjusted and be not want to go back. This is why I tell people.
It depends. You know what? She probably felt comfortable. It depends.
Yeah.
That's why it take her too long. It's a smaller school, and it's family. So it wasn't too hard for her. It wasn't like at the time it was a basketball powerhouse, but it was a small school in a small city in Ruston, Louisiana. It wasn't like Texas was in a big city where she would have went to a bigger city in Texas or in Louisiana, because Louisiana and Texas are cousins. But yeah, so it was probably easier for her because they probably made it a family atmosphere.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Which is good at that time, because what you go through, you're going to pour into other people. It could be great things, And it could be things that you had to learn to adjust to too, not by on purpose, but sometimes it could happen that way. But what we're noticing as I keep playing this interview with Teaspoon is that what she's learned in her journey of life, she has been pouring it into these beautiful young ladies who have adapted to the way that she speaks and her heart. When you speak from the heart, it makes waves to God's people. It just does. They can tell. People can tell fake from real, whether they want to admit it or not. They definitely can tell when someone's heart is genuine, or they just putting on to get things, or or to get some things accomplished. Dre said, the first time I left home, I found myself in Korea. After learning to lead people, every ending was a new beginning. Yeah. It's definitely a learning process. You hear me? Okay. Let me see where we're at with this one. Okay. We'll stop at 26:20. Okay. Just trying.
I didn't know how at the point. I didn't know how. And I had to learn. And I learned during that very moment that my mom and dad had done a heck of a job with me. It's time for me to show them what they've done for me. And that's when I grew up. I grew up immediately. And then I wanted to start. I want to be a starter for Louisiana Tech. I want to be a starter for this legendary program. And I started to fight like hell. And the one thing Coach Ballmer said in practice, he said, if you want to play on this team, because he had everything. You had scores all across the board. You had them. I remember him stopping practice and saying, if you want to play on this team, you will play defense. That's the time my mentality shifted. Wow, that was the day my mentality shifted as a freshman. And I started to look around as, who can I defend for him to see me that I can defend? And I went towards the best offensive player that he had at that moment. Her name was Pam Gant. They call her Pam Skeeter Gant. So they let you know she was quick as lightning, fast. I looked at her and I said, if I play defense against her, he will see me. So I started defending her every single day. And that is the reason I got an opportunity to play at Louisiana Tech as a freshman, as a starter. That was my reason.
Wow.
That's why. I played defense, and I shifted from wanting to score to my mentality is to defend. If that's what this team needs from me, I'll lead and defend. And I'll inject myself when necessary. And that's what I did.
How hard was that?
Ooh.
I was going to say, not everyone has that light switch. Like, not everybody can switch from offense to defense like that.
And you're right. It was the most difficult decision because the ball is in my hands all the time. Mm-hmm. But I'm a team player. I want to feel the stat sheet. I want to feel the stat sheet no matter what. Mm-hmm. But when that was spoken heavily to all of us, I was willing to do it. I was willing to show him that what you just said with that look he had on his face, that I can do it. I can do it and I will do it. And it was a sacrifice for the good of the team. And we were all young because a lot of the players had already finished when we came in as freshmen. And we had to uphold this thing. So how do we do it? We make sacrifices. And that's what we did. If I had to be the first to do it, I'll be the first to do it. Because I want to win. I want to win. And if this is how we have to win, this is what I'm going to do. And you chose me as your leader. You chose me as a point guard of this team. I'll lead. I'll lead in this way first.
I feel so many thoughts going through my brain of, one, your family for giving you that confidence and that ability to grow up, right? As you mentioned, it's so funny, like sidebar story there. 20 years ago, I went to the University of Toledo. I'm from small town, Ohio, not 888, but 10,000 people, very small hometown. I'm a homebody. I'm going away to school for the first time at 18. I never wanted to leave home. And it was only 2 hours north. And I called my parents in October. Like, I was there for 6 weeks for summer school. I go home for 2 weeks. I go back. We start freshman year. And I had that moment too. And I called my parents, and the most loving, sweet, but like direct, Allie, figure it out, click.
Real iPhone. No prices at all. Go.
And listen, guys, and sometimes you have to have that, you know, like you said, the sweetest parents, but sometimes you have to, like, you know, be a little tough So for me, like when I feel like, especially with the guy, the young gentleman that God blesses with once they get to the age of 18. So if I feel like I'm being a little overprotective, because I know it really came strong because I lost Caden. So if I start to feel like that, I'll call, like, far as like my son's father, my 18-year-old father, I'll call him and be like, hey, me and Kylan, we had this conversation, and what do you think? And because I don't want to come off with being too, what I'm saying, too overwhelming or too much. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta let them go out there and experience things and mess up and all that kind of stuff. And he'll be like, I understand what you're saying, and give me his version. And then I'm good with it, because the one thing with my kids' fathers is that we have that understanding where we can talk about things. And once people understand your character, they know where you're coming from. They'll be like, well, Alicia, you coming out a little strong, but I understand. So how about we do it this, how about we do it this way? Or how about you think about it this way too? So it's definitely, great to have a balance, but those tough type of decisions where you got to let them do that, I'm still processing it, but it's been good. So yeah, I get it.
I cried and I cried and I cried, and I didn't have a car, and it was the greatest thing that happened. Like, you look back now in your life, and I am like days away from home now. I'm the only one that left. My entire family is still there, and they're just like, how did you do this? How did you grow up? And I'm like, remember when you hung the phone up on me? Like 20 years ago? Like, those moments, I think that's why that resonates so much with me too, of like, you don't understand in the moment the growth that happens within you as a human being, right? Let alone then you use those instincts as an athlete. And so when I like think about just like the kudos to your parents there, and then your ability, as Jordan said, to like flip the switch and figure out how to be seen at such a young age as well. Like, is there a moment in college, before we get to like your WNBA journey, of just like what prepared you for that next level? Then, like, an influential person, maybe it was the coach, maybe it was something that happened during your time at La Tech?
It was basically bringing my home life everywhere I go. My mom and dad taught us well, taught us how to handle a lot of things because of how we grew up, because of how difficult things were. We saw our mom and dad sacrifice every day. We saw the hard work every day. So there was nothing outside could teach me, nothing. I got it from my mom and my dad, of how we have to work, and then watching my sisters and brothers follow that. Heck, I'm the baby. I got to follow too. I'm following good things. I'm following great things that's going to make me an incredible person. Because we were given nuggets all the time. I mean, nuggets. I mean, dropping from the ceiling every day of what life really is. And to look and say, do you think this is hard? And you look around like, yeah, what you guys do is really hard. And that's what they wanted from us as children to see, is this isn't easy. Everything isn't going to come easy for any of us. But in the hard, in the difficult, how do you handle yourself? Is it the easy that's going to always propel you? Or does the most difficult moments that you go through send you to the next level? And that's what I learned at a very, very early age, that the most difficult moments that you persevere through make you really who you are. And that has given me the opportunity to share my message, share my experience. Because my mom and dad were like that. My mom was always saying, okay, when you come home, yeah, I see the sweat. Yeah, I see the work. I see it. You did it for you, right? I said, yes, ma'am. I did it because I want to be great, Mom. I want to be great. She said, yeah, you did it for you. But when you put your head on this pillow tonight, I want you to think, what did you do for somebody else? I said, God dang it, that was tough. I said, man. So every day now, when I put my head on my pillow, I make sure to ask myself, did I help someone else? Did I help someone else see something differently? Did I help someone else be lifted? Did I help someone else recognize their greatness, how good they are? Did I do something good for someone else? That's important to me. My mom, she even did this to me, you guys. I'm telling it if you guys want to know. I'm really telling where all of this came from, because my mom was very silent, very calm, never got into an uproar. You couldn't get her to come out of character. You just couldn't. When she looked at you, she spoke to you, you knew, get it done, get it done. She would take me, Texas now, from Texas, hot, take me at noon, drop me off a mile away. She'd drop me off a mile away. She'd go back home. She'd wait on me. She let me take off running. I'm running. Pull out running that mile. Running. I'd get home. When I get home, I'm pouring. She looks at me and I'm wanting to hear the time. What's my time? What's my time? What's my time? Never, ever, ever gave me my time. Never. My mom never gave me my time. Always said, let's be better tomorrow. Let's be better tomorrow. So as I got older, I asked my mom, I said, Mom, when I was young and doing that mile run every single day, she said, yes, because you said you wanted to be great. I said, yes. I said, why you never gave me my time that I could try to push forward to try to better every day? She said, all I wanted your mentality to be is every day be better. Be better. So every day I approached every day of, I gotta be better. I gotta be better. She said, so I'll give you a time. You're gonna think be better and beat the time. So when you beat the time, what are you thinking now? Are you thinking being better? Or are you thinking I beat the time?
She's smart.
No.
Good.
No. She said, I want your mentality to be every day be better. And I live that every single day of my life right now.
And you wonder why we love Teaspoon. This is exactly why I will forever be a Teaspoon fan, because I told you guys, when she brings it, and you
great stories.
Great stories, Miss D.
And I like that her mom did that. You know why she didn't do a time? Because she just wanted you to get better. If you knew a time, that means you limit yourself. But if you didn't, if she just let her do it, she just the continuous of working. Just run your race. There's no time. It's just the hard work part. There's no exact time.
Right. Hey, Kathy, how you doing, girl? Kathy, you know that you see yourself in this too, Kathy. Look, Kathy, I'm clocking the T today. But yeah, it's just beautiful, Miss D, because it's right. Why do you want to beat yourself like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh, the stories, the learning from your stories, and to present it into the players, guys, so many players, so many people Teaspoon has come across and made a difference, and they all be saying the same thing. That's why you see like a team like New York. That's why you sing like you know what I'm saying? Like, they thought, Miss D, Chicago, this goes back to what Shaq said about Angel Reese. He said, you know who you are, but they are still trying to figure out who you are. And this goes to show you here what it's all about. Yes, Kathy.
The knowledge, she had to be a cool teammate, a great teammate to have.
Yes,
she seemed like she motivated her teammate. They could be down. Come on, girl, you could do this. She seemed like the type to do that.
And this is why, when you have a life where you done been through the ups, you done been through the downs, baby, let me tell you something. This is how you pour into God's people. This is how you be like, dang, that team, they ride or die for this, coach. What is it? What is it? It's that genuine, like, hey, I've been where you at. We're not going to make no excuses. We're going to move forward, but I got your back. Kathy was like, her maturity, her wisdom, that Coach Teaspoon brings and offers the youth of today. Coach Mocha was her assistant coach at Louisiana Tech. Yeah, because in the beginning, when I was studying Teaspoon, Kathy, I got that mixed up. But then when I was reading, I said, oh, she didn't play with her. You know what I'm saying? She came after her. So, that's why I say it's great to, guys, do your research. But she is dropping gems today. When I say this was right on time, it was right on time, because we have a lot of people in our community in and out of social media and stuff like that will go through these type of things, And just to hear someone like Teaspoon, you'd be like, okay, I'm doing something good. But I'll finish. We got like kind of like about 2 more minutes for this one. We'll stop it after the 2 minutes. Me and Miss D will give our opinions, and then 5340, that's when she starts to talk about Kennedy, and I'll play that little bit, and then we'll tap into like the highlights of the W and stuff like that, because we have to make sure, guys, that we make sure we let them know they don't try to play angel. We have to make sure that what Unrivaled is doing for our youth and for all the players is amazing. I'll drop that, who's now going to be a part of Unrivaled, all that great stuff.
Better. No matter what I did yesterday, no matter how good it seemed, it wasn't enough. I wanted to be better. I still live my life in that way today. Just the nuggets that were dropped into my life, and the way it was poured. It's always a way that is poured into you too. It's the way. Mm-hmm. You know, it was done with such love, care, nurturing. My mother was by far the best. And it's crazy that today that we're doing this, and I don't want to get emotional, but today that we're doing this, it is the 9th year of the day I lost my mom. Wow. The 9th year. And it's probably been the most 9 years of being lost. But when I speak about this, it makes me find that light that she was always showing me. It's the light. It's the light that you got to always find in the darkest times, in the darkest moments. And I don't even know how I'm able to talk to you all now without being emotional, because she was my everything. She taught me so much that I'm able to do what I do. I'm able to persevere through some of the craziest things that I've gone through thus far. And, you know, the stamping on your name, how someone will always talk about your name or try to make you seem to be the person that you are totally not. An approach that was totally not the way you ever approached anything and anybody. And you've always given everything that you have. And I've always been taught, my mom, do not answer to those things that are not true. And I don't answer. I stay silent to those things that are not true. I remain who I am and not allow anyone to take me out of who I am. And I'm so thankful, really, to be doing this on this day because of my teaching and because of my teaching.
Wow. That is so powerful.
Woo! She keep hitting us, don't she, guys? Woo, 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 woo. Because you notice that situation with Chicago and the organization, that hurt Teaspoon, guys. That really hurt Teaspoon. And we were like, well, why is Teaspoon not saying, letting us know, not we, but some were like, why we don't know what's going on and why is this? And so, they kept coming with different types of negative stories about Teaspoon, making up stuff about her character, all this kind of stuff. And Teaspoon said nothing until it was time. And when she sat in that chair and she told us how she felt, how she was stopped by the officer, and just the examples of how God was just with her during the whole situation just was amazing. And she let us in and let us know, hey, you're not gonna, at some point you get tired. She didn't go back and forth with them guys, but she sat down and she let her voice be heard in her timing and not theirs. So when they were hitting her with all different kind of stuff coming out with all those shenanigans, she didn't go back and forth with them. It goes back to what I was playing in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? They can't take away what God already got set up for you. You know what I'm saying? So it just goes back to that. And yeah. So before we get into the Kenny Carter part, Miss D, did you want to say anything about how much of an inspiration that Teaspoon, hey, she was, how much of an inspiration that Teaspoon was, that her mom was to her?
Oh, she was a great inspiration. Like I said, she taught her patience, taught her to run her own race, taught her hard work, how to handle different situations, as she said. And I want to go back to what you said just a few minutes ago. You cannot. Um, I saw something else similar to this, where somebody said, if you had to explain yourself and try to defend yourself, it's a waste of time. I mean, you don't have to explain anything or defend yourself like that. They either get you or they don't. I mean, you can't do that. You can't force somebody, not force somebody, but explain yourself to people. So you already know the rumors. Whoever people put stuff out there about you, it's not true. So there's no need to go back and forth all the time. So
Right, Miss D, because you'll be in a court case 24/7 trying to prove your character.
exactly, like
You
you
don't
like you
have
in
to
sports.
prove your character because you're right. You don't have to prove your character because your character, when it's real and genuine, it comes naturally. That's why I say people can only be fake for so long before you figure them out. So me too. Like, look, Bree Minor and Kathy. I wouldn't put it past them. You know what I'm saying? That would be so great to have that. Oh my gosh, because I could see what type of team she'll be on.
Yeah,
And
so she'd be
even with
home. She'd be in her home state. That'd be dope. She'd be
yes.
home in Texas.
And let me tell y'all, guys, don't slip on Ty Young either. I haven't did a show on Ty Young, but I will. You talking
Yeah,
about
I like
somebody be
Tanya.
dropping those inspirational gems every day? She not perfect. She gonna
No.
let y'all know. She gonna tell y'all. She gonna, you know what I'm saying, Miss D. She don't.
She learned it
She's
though. She learned it from the best. She learned
yeah.
it from
She
Teaspoon.
says that
She
right.
learned from
That's the
Teaspoon.
difference of
Yeah.
having a teachable spirit. But
Mm-hmm.
that's why as
Well,
her
she got good
parents
parents.
into
She got good parents. So Ty
you
Young.
could tell because
Mm-hmm.
she be dropping them scriptures, guys, and that inspiration daily. Ty Young on Threads. I'd be like, girl. And she be responding and she is so thankful. But she understands too, guys, that she had to go through stuff. She had to learn stuff. And you will hear her say that whether she's on her YouTube or whether she's on Threads or whatever. I'm just telling you.
She was
And
trying
that
to get a interesting reputation because she was on a reality TV show, Love and Hip Hop.
right.
So
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
yeah.
So, uh, in different stages, you learn different things. And I love to see it, guys. I love how Teaspoon is extremely close to. I know that's what I look when you said that Bree Mine. I was like, man, is she gonna have all them up there? I'm just saying she is close with them. She's close with them. She close. I can tell Renika Hodges. They communicate. You can just tell the people she communicate with. Swin Cash. All those ladies. Like it's when I say it's a beautiful thing, it's just a beautiful thing when it comes to Teaspoon. So, guys, we're going to get into the part where she talks about Kennedy Carter. Please listen and take from this. I know you guys may have thoughts or how you feel and all that kind of stuff, but I don't care how many ever breaths that Kennedy Carter takes. I'm going to ride or die for Kennedy Carter because it's just something about this young lady. I can't put my finger on it. I have the different type of characters that she carries and stuff like that. But it's just something about this young lady. And you got to remember, we're not perfect. And some of the ones you be like, it could be your child or something, niece, nephew, or somebody you be like, man, that child put the mama through it or put you through it. And look at that child now. But if you had to gave up on them, you know what I'm saying? Even through it, where would they be? So I'm going to tap into this part of it, and then we'll get into the highlights of Threads. Because one thing about Threads, they be on it just dropping stuff left and right. Okay, let me get to that mark. Let's see. Okay. I probably should have played it first. Maybe it'll play by itself. What I say, 5340. So it's about 53. Okay.
For generations,
Let me skip that. Oh, okay. That's good to know too. HBCU. Oh, guys, I know this is just a commercial up here, but those Cheerio proteins, my son loved them. So I'm just saying, if you want to get you some Cheerios, just the honey nut kind. Okay, let me get into it. Oh snap!
On Prime, we had Aces Wings that night as one of our doubleheader games, and that's when I really got to see a little more of a glimpse into your relationship with Kennedy Carter, and how much. Not even hearing the conversations, the phone call that was had, if you don't mind me sharing, right after the game or shortly after the game, she was on the phone with you, right? That to me is powerful. It's a testament to you, the trust and just the relationship that both of you have. Teaspoon, what can you share with us about, and I think we talked about on the show that night, but just still everything that's happened since then with Kennedy. So many people want to see her succeed and want to see her win, right? Yes. What can you share into this, like who Kennedy is and the maybe just the leadership and the relationship the two of you share?
Yes. And this is so special because yes, she was immediately on the phone with me because she wanted the truth. And I'm gonna be truthful. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it because my first question is always, what could you have done better? That's my first question. And I listen. I'm gonna listen. I'm not. And sometimes all I want is to be heard, and I'm just going to listen. I'm going to pay attention to what they're saying. Then I'm going to give her my answer, and I will ask her, "You ready for mine? You ready for mine? Okay." And we go from there. But Kennedy is an incredible young lady who has fought through so many things, and then to come get back into the league, and the world gets to see her playing, and everybody's excited about seeing her playing, and I was extremely excited to see her playing as well. But there's a side to her that nobody really knows, and it's very hard to probably even crack that to get in there to find out who she is because of what we spoke about earlier. Here's the trust factor, and I dug hard for her to trust me. I wanted her to trust me. I wanted her to know that there was someone on her side, someone who believed in her. And first of all, I wanted to know that I love you. I love you. I care about who you are as a person. Forget basketball. I care about who you are as a person. Basketball is easy for you. She did not start for me. Basketball is simple for her. I want the other side to show me that basketball means something to you. I want the other side because the other side means just as much as playing the game of basketball.
Oh, sorry, Miss D. What you think about that, Miss D? Because I've always said that, anytime I listen to anybody, sometimes they just need you to listen and not say, oh, girl, I did this, or I've been through this, or this is what you should do. A lot of times, it's not time for that. But when they ask you the question, that's when you can give your honest opinion. But if they don't ask, just continue to listen. Because 9 times out of 10, you're building that trust with them, and they will soon eventually that will break them to open up the window of trust. But if you keep hitting them with, you should do this, or I went through this, or you should do it like this because blah, blah, blah. When a
Right.
person is going through mental health or any type of situation, tragedy, trauma, drama, or real life situations, you cannot use those push tactics. They're
Right.
not,
That's true.
they start to key you out when you say, well, I did this and I did it this way and you should do. We're not talking about you. We're talking
Right.
about the person that you're listening to.
Right.
This should be all coaches' way of thinking, but they don't think like that. They select and stuff like that with whoever.
And
But
let me say this:
go ahead, Miss D.
if a
Cook.
coach like Teresa Weatherspoon was on any team she was on, because look, it's a young lady on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
not YouTube, TikTok. She broke it down. She said Kennedy had her longest runs in the WNBA with Coach Spoon, where she finished the season, and Nikki Collin, who's now the coach of Baylor. And one thing I don't know about necessarily about Nikki, but I guess you could say it's needless to say that a coach that's a nurturer, a coach that listens and has some sensitivity, Kennedy do well with that coach. A coach is just wanna okay, you acted up or whatever she did, she didn't do. I don't know what she did and didn't do, but Kennedy responds better at seeing. I'm not no expert, but just seeing the way she responds to Teresa Witherspoon. She needs somebody that's nurturing,
Mm-hmm.
that's caring, and she
Mm-hmm.
does well with that. So I'm not putting any bad thing on Becky, but Becky was just looking from a basketball standpoint. And I don't know what she did or didn't do in the locker room, whatever, whatever. But when you see her kind of flounder, instead of saying, you know what, I'm just giving her opportunity because teaspoon, instead of doing that, and you got kids, where was
Mm-hmm.
the nurturing
Mm-hmm.
side? If she would
Mm-hmm.
nurture her a little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
she'll still be able to ace it. She just needed that nurturing. I don't think she did. I actually, you know what? I don't know. I'm really curious. I don't think she did anything. I just think that.
Hold on, Miss D. It doesn't matter, Benny, if people are adults or not. Some adults can go through life and still not understand certain things that we assume they
But hold
understand.
on. Let me say this. I'm not saying she has this order, but
No, Benny
Benny,
was saying in the
I
chat.
know that.
Listen.
But
Oh,
Benny
okay.
don't
Go ahead.
understand. My nephew has autism. He's 23. He's very smart. People with certain disability, it's not disability, certain issues had to have that extra nurturing. It's just simple as that. Even people that don't have those.
Certain ways of just
Right.
being geniuses. Because
Right.
my 8 year,
They are.
Moo
It's
Moo
not.
got
Right. Right. They
yeah.
are geniuses. But even if you don't, but people with certain things had to have, even people don't, but mostly people would do have to, people don't understand it. I'm not saying Kennedy have any of those issues, but she might have other issues. You have to be a nurturer. If you would have just, kind of, hey, say, Kennedy, what's going on? What's wrong? What's going on? Talk to me. I don't think Becky did that. Becky just looking at basketball and not looking at her mental health, and just kind of throwing her away. You know, and
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy because both Becky and Nikki Fargus are both women. Where's the
Yeah.
nurturer side as a woman? We're known as nurturers.
Yep. No matter how hardcore you are, you still got a
Exactly.
nurturing side.
Woman, that's right. People call that weakness, but I call that strength. That's the strength of being a woman. Our nurturing spirit. Like, hey sis, what's going on? What's wrong? Did y'all say that? Did y'all? Or you just threw it away? So you know what? I don't know. She not. You know what? You know what I think it is. I might be wrong.
Go
It
ahead.
might come out in the wash. I think Kennedy Carter did communicate a lot with her teammates, and they took it the wrong way. But some people don't. It's not good at communicating like that. I think
But
by
then
looking at
you could say that too, Miss D. But then when they do stuff like that, people sugarcoat it. But go ahead, girl.
right,
Go ahead,
right. I'm
Miss
just
D.
saying so they take it the wrong way. I don't.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think she's I'm not look. I'm not an expert, but sometimes when people keep to themselves, people take it all the wrong way. And then when she um challenged, as they say, people, oh, she challenged Asia. Well, let me tell you something. I love Asia. Um, from the outside world, Asia is the star of the team. But from the inside of a locker room, there's no pecking order to me because we all have to do our part. We all, as good as Asia is, Asia need help. So why wouldn't, if Asia says something that she didn't like, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, why can't she say, hey, no, don't do that? No, I was trying, you know what I mean? You can't go back and forth with Asia because she Asian. That's what I'm trying to say. So, you just got to be a nurturer. I think that, like I said, the young lady broke it down where her best coaches was the coaches that overlooked some of the flaws she had, as far as what they think, and kind of nurture her a little bit, and she did better.
And people get nurturing mixed up, right? Nurturing doesn't necessarily mean that person don't have another side and you mess around and find
No,
out.
Bree, no, but we do. Even a hard, like ADP say, even a hardcore woman, we had that inside of us. Some of us have it more than others, but women are known as nurturers. That's just part of our nature, which is okay.
Nurture Benny, listen, let me explain something to you. Everybody have different walks of life, but at the end of the day, it does not matter. I'm telling you, in this world, how old you are, there will come a time where you're gonna still need that nurturing.
Exactly. You need somebody to
You
care
cannot put
sometimes.
an age level. That's the
You
problem
can't.
with some of us
Exactly.
today. You set limits that you have on yourself for
People
others.
go through stuff. Well, you need somebody to help you,
Yeah,
encourage you sometimes. You're going to
yeah,
go through some trials. Everybody need
yeah.
encouragement.
Trials and tribulations that you have no control over. I'm still young, guys. I'm in my 40s. Okay, clock it. But to lose my baby in my arms, are you gonna tell me I didn't need nurturing?
Yeah,
I'm just
absolutely.
saying. I'm just saying, Miss D.
You're right.
And
I
I'm
know
not
what you're
in.
saying.
I'm. You know what
100%.
I'm saying. I'm not in high school or
Right.
elementary. So miss me with that. And sometimes it take you to go. We got to be careful
That's
because
why
sometimes
people.
he will put you through it so you
Exactly.
can see what the other people that have been through it have been going through all along. So miss me with the age exemption, the age limits on nurturing other people, because at certain times, whether it's something, a word, whether it's a book that you depend on, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, you might not, you know what I'm saying, believe in the Father. You might have different beliefs. Whatever it is that you believe in, when you're going through something, when you get that inspiration, that is a part of nurturing.
Right.
It,
Mentorship
ha- it
is
has
another
no it
word for
has no
nurturing.
deadline.
It's another word for nurturing, mentorship. So let's just take it like that.
Yeah.
You're never too old to have a mentor. Like if you do it, let's say you try to build a small business, you're going to look towards a nurturer at slash mentor to help you navigate. This is what you do. Put it down like this. It's not going to be the exact way, but some people can lead you to certain things to help you grow. So yeah, you always gonna need a nurturer slash mentor. That never ends, and that's
Um,
okay. Every day you learn something new.
we didn't say male or female. We're talking about the subject at hand.
Right.
But if you want to go there and talk about the men, you daggone right, the men need it too.
Hold
I
on,
let
hold
me
on.
let
Let me
me
say
let me
this,
tell you
ADP.
something. Let me tell you something. I've had great men in my life, great but not
Right.
perfect, right? And I go for the man's heart. I go for the people's heart. When you go for the heart, you'd be surprised what comes out of it. And when you meet people, 9 times out of 10, they've been through something. So, like when my kids' fathers, like with both with two of them, you know what I'm saying? I go for the heart. I understand. And trust me, these men have been through a lot. You have one that fatherless or had a father and then treat the mama right. You know, just different stuff. And I'm not going to put their business and stuff out there. Just different types of testimony. You think that the same way a woman needs nurturing, a man does too. So please miss me with that we didn't talk about it. And the only reason why we didn't mention it is because we're talking about the matter at hand. And we can only really vouch for how the women, baby, I don't know, you got to look for it. How the women have went through it, because we are women. I can only go so far to tell you how much of how much nurturing a man needs, because he has to speak for himself. So somebody like Brooklyn, K-Sal, you know what I'm saying, Duvall, MSL, BD, those are the type of men, and hopefully they do, they'll do some shows in the future where they can talk from their perspective.
Right.
So we're
And you know
not
what?
just saying women.
ADP,
Go
before
ahead,
she even
T.
came to the Sky, she was working with the uh Benny. She was working with the New Orleans Pelicans, and the same effect she had with Angel before she even met Angel, she had that same effect on the guys on the Pelicans. The star of the team, the young star Zion Williamson, still love her. It was film of him hugging her and call her auntie and all that stuff. So she nurtures not only the ladies but the guys too. So it's not. I just think that trait that most women have, it's a good trait. It's not a. It's actually it's a great trait, because men and women go through where they need somebody to lean on and talk to, or somebody just to listen to them.
Just to listen, yeah.
So that's all.
Because if you know anything about men and or whatever, sometimes they are holders. They hold stuff in. So when you have someone you're dealing with that holds stuff in, you don't push them to get it out of them. You let them have it come out, when they want to, and that's how you get the trust too, because they hold stuff in. So I had a situation where he was holding things in, and I was like, I know something's going on with you because I know you, right? But I didn't push it. You know what I'm saying? I just came with the inspiration, inspiring, cards, points, whatever you got to do, right? And then, a couple of weeks later, he say, Alicia, I was going through this, 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 and I was like, I kind of figured, but I didn't want to push you to bring it out of you. I wanted you to be able to let it come out for yourself. So when you don't do the push tactics, sometimes when it comes to the men in our lives, it helps too. But yeah. So I'm gonna play the rest of what she says about Kennedy, and then we'll top it off.
And she said to me, I'll follow you, just lead me. Golly, how can I let the kid down to tell me something like that? Through good, bad, ugly, and indifferent.
I gotta play that again.
The world gets to see her playing, and everybody's excited about seeing her playing. And I was extremely excited to see her playing as well. But there's a side to her that nobody really knows, and it's very hard to probably even crack that, to get in there to find out who she is, because of what we spoke about earlier. Here's the trust factor of, and I dug hard for her to trust me. I wanted her to trust me. I wanted her to know that there was someone on her side, someone who believed in her. And first of all, I wanted to know that I love you. I love you. I care about who you are as a person. Forget basketball. I care about who you are as a person. Basketball is easy for you. She did not start for me. Basketball is simple for her. I want the other side to show me that basketball means something to you. I want the other side, because the other side means just as much as playing the game of basketball. And she said to me, I'll follow you, just lead me. Golly, how can I let the kid down to tell me something like that? Through good, bad, ugly, and indifferent, I'm going to lead her. I'm going to, because it's what she asked of me, it's what she needs from me, and she just wants to be understood. She wants to be understood, but at the same time, our conversations are open up and allow yourself to be heard, seen, to be understood. And that's where we're growing. And when I tell you that we are probably on the phone still every day talking about what we have to do, and I always say I don't say what you have to do. It's what we, because I'm in it with her to push her to be the best version of herself. And I don't care how hard it has to be, or what you have to travel into to get there. We're going to get there. You have to travel this thing And then you have to change the freaking narrative. You are in control of it. Control it. Control it. So that's where we are with it. And she's doing great. She's doing amazing. Mentally, she's in a great place. Understanding where her journey is and what she has to do to be the best version of herself in that journey, understanding the corrections that she has to make as well. And that's the most important thing for me, is to make the corrections for your life to go in the direction that it has to go into for you to be the best version of yourself. It ain't about me, it ain't about anybody else. It's about you and your career, whether that means it's overseas, whether that means it's in the W, whether it means wherever you're going, whatever you're doing. Because little eyes are upon you too. Little eyes are upon you too, and they love what you do. What example are you setting? And at the end of the day, what are you doing to make sure that someone else is better with your life? Allow your life to be impactful. So share what you've gone through to show people that you can get through it. So we're in those areas right now of life, and she's doing amazing. I'm super proud of her to persevere through it all and to learn from her mistakes. You think about you look at you. Don't ever point somewhere else. You look at you. You look at you, and she's looking at her and how she can make sure that she's better in many situations. And we'll find out where that leads her to. We'll find out where that leads her to. And I'm super proud of her and just holding her head and staying strong. And I'm gonna forever be in her corner. I'm gonna forever be there for her. I'll never leave her. I'll never leave her, no matter what. No matter what.
That's so beautiful. Oh
man. Teaspoon.
Like see, look. See,
I don't have no tissue, Teaspoon. Teaspoon gonna have me in tears.
She do. Look, what I tell you, when Kennedy feel like you care, she gives you the real Kennedy. She gives you, I just wish it would have worked out with the Aces. That would have been nice. I wish somebody would have, be a little bit more teaspoonish. There's too many veterans on that team for you not to be teaspoonish type. So that's what disappointing.
Right.
Could have made it seem like we don't know what happened. I'm saying we don't know. So unfortunately, her reputation, people are going to assume that she was a malcontent, and that's probably what happened. I don't know.
Listen. Let me tell you something. T. Carmela, no, she didn't go into details of the reason why, because you gotta understand, when somebody puts trust in you, you got boundaries. You got
exactly. She can't tell that. Yeah,
and she can't tell that part. But trust and believe. If she's trusting Teaspoon and they're that close and talking every day, do you know what that does to a person? Say, I'm not gonna leave you. No matter how many times you make mistakes, no matter how many trials and tribulations you go through, I'm going to be right there. What you seeing right now for Kennedy Carter, just wait for it, guys. I ain't got to say nothing else. What God got for this young lady is going to happen. But she had to go through all of this to get to it. If you notice, check out Viola Davis' book. Check out, I keep telling you, guys, read some stories on some autobiography books, guys, because you'll be surprised of what a lot of people go through to get where they are. I'm telling you, you don't even know what she got set up. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you need to take those breaks to come back in. And that's who you want speaking for you. Somebody true, they're going to be up here telling your business. Teaspoon couldn't have put that no other way than the way that she said it and what she said, how she said it. And let me tell you something. I promise you, let me see. They dropped this 21 hours ago. It's already at 4,000K views. This is going to, and remind you, Road Tripping Show, they have 175,000 subscribers. But this particular interview is going to be off the chain. And you have the young ladies' names are Allie Clifton and Jordan Robinson. Kudos to Allie Clifton and Jordan Robinson. Jordan Robinson for doing this interview with Teaspoon and allowing her to speak and be herself without interruptions.
Yeah, you know what, ADP? Spoon would have been a great guest for your show.
Oh, shit, don't worry about it, guys. Look, Misty, don't worry about all time. Look, listen,
for real.
You keep bringing that because God got some stuff set up. He got some stuff set up. I got to go keep doing my history research so I can be ready. You remember what they say? Stay ready. until your number is called. ADP, stand ready, because I see the bigger picture. I've been through the trials and tribulations where I be like, Miss D, it's been days, chat. I be like, oh man, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I can't do the YouTube. I can't handle all this. Like I'm getting ready to quit today. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll get this message. I'll get a message in the chat, and somebody else's chat say, ADP, I enjoyed your show today. Or in the messages y'all leave on ADP, keep being you, keep doing your thing. It could be one little message. And then I'll also get the ones who want to come at me too now. And that makes me fight harder. I like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like the negative on me, but negative is a part of life. And when people come at you, that make your drive push a little bit harder, Miss D. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I can't give up because they testing me. But, oh my gosh, yes, Miss D. You speak it and I'm claiming it. And the best is yet to come for me because, listen, now everybody can handle this. And I always say this. People be like, well, you know, ADP, she be riding and dying for these channels 24/7. Some people don't understand that. Some people be like, why? I see the bigger picture in the KSAP community. I see the bigger picture in the people in the chat. I see things that sometimes I can't speak on because God don't tell me to, but I can see it, guys. I can sit here and define a lot of your characters in the chat, but y'all be like, who's ADP? Look, I'm just the average one doing what I'm supposed to do for God. That's it. So I see you guys. I see the characteristics. I can feel when someone in the chat is hurting, but they don't want, you know, their personal business is their personal business. I see all of that. That's why when you be like, well, dang, ADP just dropped this word today. You know what I'm saying? Where does word come from? Sometimes it's not for me. It's for someone else. So I don't limit myself. And I'm starting to see more and more of that. Miss D, guys, she said, ADP, why don't you do this, right? Why don't you create this? Do you know when she said create this, the visions God gave me, they just kept coming and coming and coming. I said, what is this, Lord? The gifts are exploding inside of me that I've been praying about, you know what I'm saying, being more creative. You know, God, can I do this? And, you know, and not limiting myself. It's just a beautiful thing. So thank you, Ms. D, for pouring that, into my life. That's only going to make me, you know what I'm saying, work harder and stuff. And I wish I could show you. I might show you an example, guys, because this one is not going to be. I probably won't put this particular one under my trademark that I have to get, because I'm finding out the difference between the copyright, especially when it comes to artists, it's a lot different. And so it's better for me to trademark a lot of stuff, like, well, put everything under ADP Art Creations versus copyright, because copyright is strict on certain things. But certain companies like Amazon and all that stuff, they'll let you do it. But say if I sell a coloring book for $10, I'm only making a $2 to $3 profit. You see how much Amazon's taking? So it's just different things that you run into, and you can't do the 4-man copyright anymore. That won't hold in court. So you got to be careful.
That's crazy. How come you can't do that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Now they
that's only if this is what
independent, you know?
Right. Yes, and also this is another thing when you're okay, so you have the rights to whatever you create. You understand that, even if you use chat creations or whatever, because I use chat creations like to do my backgrounds. I'll create the character and I'll be like, okay, she got her long hair, let's change it to some braids or whatever. That's different, you know what I'm saying, because that's putting your own work in it too, but they still can deny you a copyright. So this is where you have to, it'll make more sense to put it under ADP Art Creations, because when you're copywriting, you're going to be copywriting every single thing. And you're running into paying over $1,000, creating 5 characters or whatever. So
Right.
you can copyright your comic, a comic, or you can copyright what you're saying. I'm saying through the U.S. copyright, but if you're
Right.
going through Amazon and different outlets, they won't have you do all that, and you still own the rights to it. But I'm gonna just show y'all a snippet of what Miss it look. It was coming one way and it just exploded. And when I say it's coming, it's coming. It's gonna be coming up next. So I'm going to show you guys one of them. It's just crazy. I was sending it to like the people, that I know that we good with. So let me remove this one. I'm waiting for it to come up. And I wanted to show you guys what Miss D presented. And also, guys, like I said, I'm back to painting. So yeah, I got some stuff coming with that too. So the thing about it is, when you get these visions and God give you the opportunity to produce them, guys. Even if you got to come back to it, produce them. So this is like one of my comments. Did I see you the one about the hair, Miss D? So let me see if I can blow.
No.
Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit. So this is one of the other things I'm working on. I'm gonna see how to blow this up a little. Let's see. So
I like that,
guys. So, and I'm gonna do one for the kids. It'll be more like I'm gonna do like some faith based comments for the kids. Whatever area I can do it. That's the thing. And with comics, guys, it's kind of like really brief short stories. Of course, it's like brief short stories, quick. You get to the point. You can travel on with different episodes in your life, too. So I do this with my hair. Yeah, it's coming, BD. It's coming. I just have to. I have some for the women in sports. I have to put that. Once I get the trademark, I'm going to have to put them under the trademark versus getting it copyrighted, because they just passed this thing with copyright and some of the stuff don't make sense. So when you include using like a chat creations, would you like, I put my drawings in there. Anything I sketch, I'd be like, don't change the drawing, but add a suit or add some, some braids or something like that, or whatever. So you can do that. That's what copyright said. But even with that, they can deny, it too still. And you be done paid that money. So we're going to see. But it's coming in all due time, guys. But I had to show you that. So I'm coming out with different stuff real soon with that. But yeah, just give you an idea of, what I'm doing. Let me see. How do I? Okay, I'll remove that. Also, let me see something. I want to see one more thing, and then we're going to get into the highlights or whatever. I was trying to see if I actually posted any of my paintings up here.
Are you gonna do the highlights of yesterday's game?
Oh, I'm doing. I got Miss D. I got some stuff, girl. Look, I was just clicking on threads. I was just clicking on threads today. I got some stuff. The celebration for Shamika Holzclough and Elena Deladon.
Yeah.
That's gonna be this weekend. So I'm gonna stop this screen right here, guys, and let's look into it, because Threads had a lot to say. Let's see where we at. Oh, we doing good, guys. For us the timing. Let's go to Threads, and I'm gonna pull that up. What are you talking about? Them highlights with them all them blocks with Brittany Griner? Yeah, I got the highlights with that too. I want to. Okay, so I got some highlights. But Gosh. Okay, let's see where we start at. Okay. All right. Let me get it connected. Um let's see. Share. Did I pull it up yet? Okay. It's coming, guys. Sorry. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna start from here and then we'll work our way around. Uh okay. Let me get on.
Dang. Look, it was the passing of the torch. Dang. Dang. Look. She bullied BG. Very few people bully her. That was
Let me tell
crazy.
you something. What was BG gonna do? She had the two bigs on her. This is the action we get to see with
But you know
Asia
what? But
Okai.
but
Where was
ADP,
she going, Miss
I don't
D? Where
know.
was
ADP, it was the passing of the torch. It was a passing of the torch because the young BG probably would have dunked on Angel. I love Angel. She would have dunked on Angel. Angel good. But let you know that's the passing of the torch and Angel is the new dog, the new big dog on campus. And Okai down the line is gonna be the little big dog out on the campus. So
Yeah, Okai
that's
said, I got
crazy.
you. It's
Yeah,
funny. I know they had to laugh about this later because it's like, girl, you sure didn't have my back. I got you.
I
Like,
know, I
I
know, I
love
know.
to
She
see
did.
those moments
But
of,
that was
I mean,
crazy
but
though.
she
Nobody
wasn't gonna
blocks
get
her 4 times. Nobody does that to BG. That's what I'm saying.
right. But you know what? BG, Angel and BG likes to play like that, guys. Like, they like that type of drive. You know what I'm saying? They like those type of tests and challenges. Now, don't get it twisted. It's on the court and it's good. You know, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
amazing to see what we're like, just getting a glimpse of the future as far as, Okot being a part of it too. And I was like, dang, when I kept watching, I was like, dang, Angel, you okay today? What happened? But remember, BG was blocking her, Miss D. She was blocking her in the beginning. Angel said, listen, I got something for that. I got something for that. Oh my gosh, you talk about something good. Listen, we look, as fans, we need things like this when all these shenanigans keep going on, right? And not be so focused on, even though we have to be focused on it, because it keep happening with, certain particular teams in the drama. You just be like, ooh. But yeah, let me go to I'll go to what the lady said about the Barbie, but I want to go to this one. I like this highlight too. Hold on, let me see.
Angel Reese has come to play. How about that?
It's getting too easy for Angel Reese.
Angel Reese has come to play. How about that?
It's getting too easy for Angel Reese.
Angel Reese has come to play.
Oh, hold on, guys.
How about that?
It's getting too easy for Angel Reese.
You gotta stop. Sorry, they did not mistake her for Angel. You have to stop at the thing and then go to the next one. My bad. Uh-oh. Let me start. Uh-oh, I might have messed it up. Okay, I might have to. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, I was just making sure I was up here. Okay, guys, I might have to take it back from the beginning and then go to the next one. I don't know why. I guess Asia doesn't have any music. It seemed like she was playing, but maybe she don't have.
Asia Wilson has. Asia Wilson has been unstoppable.
Inside, it's going to be an and one.
You just can't stop Asia.
God is good.
The Vegas Aces are always going to be led by their MVP.
So this one was just showing the baby goat in Asia.
So much love that I received. I'm grateful. Career, the journey that I've been on, it's been so blessed with so much love that I received. I'm grateful. If I'm the GOAT, cool.
Now you are playing toward an unprecedented 5th MVP, trying to go for a back-to-back title again, something that you've already achieved in your career. What's the most difficult roadblock in that?
The most difficult roadblock, I would say, Las Vegas Aces. We're still trying to find our identity, but that's the beautiful thing about this season is that it's going to have its highs and lows, but we'll figure it out. The career, the journey that I've been on.
So there you have it, just giving some.
Put on so many different hats, change different clothes. I think that embodies what a Barbie is, like being able to put on so many different hats, change different clothes, and just knowing that we can do so many things. Women are just so powerful.
That ain't nothing.
We run the world. I love women. And yeah, women running sports.
Somebody better get her, cause she out here looking fun.
I think that embodies what a Barbie is, like being able.
Yeah, they're gonna I'm gonna have to take that little snippet out of Cardi any songs, but you know I had to play it. Kudos, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. They coming, Kathy. You know I'm gonna do something like Wingstop. I gotta think of my Barbie song. Cause I'm gonna be chilling and representing at the same time with those Barbie shoes. So yeah, we're waiting for that. So that gives you a little brief of, you know what I'm saying, like Asian Angel, you know, some highlights and stuff like that. I want to, this was also hilarious, guys. Let me make sure I'm on. Okay, this one is hilarious as well. Someone did this picture from with Smokey and stuff, but look at this. I just want, so this is the face expression Ra and Angel had, right? So they compared it to.
I like that. I think I saw that one.
and then this is why they did it.
Gray, step back, triple smooth. Alicia Gray.
Angel Reese's face in that one.
They are hilarious. They are so hilarious, guys. And kudos to everybody posting it. I want to play something that Renee had. Let me see what's my other highlight. Okay, guys, so two teams have clinched their spots. The Minnesota Lynx will stay at number 1, and the Las Vegas Aces will stay at number 3. So is that how it goes, Miss D? When they clinch those spots?
Okay,
this
now.
is just
But right now they got a
right
whole bunch of
now
games to play. You know,
okay.
that top 4, it can change at any time. Maybe top 5 can change at any time.
Sorry, guys. Thank you, Miss D.
Yeah,
I'm sorry I said that.
Let me see how far Minnesota. Yeah, see, Golden State could catch up. Look, Vegas can too because they got 11 losses and Golden State has 9. Even Dream and Fever can catch up. So right now, it's looking good for Minnesota.
Different, right?
Anything can happen.
But I'm gonna say this, guys. Listen, let's take a breather. I'm gonna say this with the politics, right, Miss D? Don't get it twisted. And it could change. It could possibly change. But they watching like we watching. And if they can get it like this, the way that Kathy wants it, they're gonna make sure it happens. You got the Dream at 4 and the Fever at 5. So that would mean that they will play against each other. Am I correct, Ms. D? Uh-oh. Ms. D is frozen, I think. Ms. D, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Do that like with the Dream being at 4 and the Fever being at 5? Does that mean they'll play against each other?
I think they played against each other coming up. I think so.
No,
That could
I'm
be
talking about for like
the
what the
playoffs.
3.
I don't know. Like I said, it's so many games to go, so I don't know who
Okay,
gonna play.
okay,
Who gonna play who yet.
yeah.
They
But
can
what
match
I'm
up,
saying is, you see, they
and
gonna
it
when
could
I,
be a rematch because last year, the Fever played before they even got to the Aces. The Fever played
the Dream.
Atlanta, and they kind of wet the bed because Atlanta was a better team to me, but they didn't. They kind of failed. You know.
Right. So what I'm saying, you see, what I'm saying is, do you see the politics behind it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
They might try to put them together because of the Angel and
yes,
CC
that's what
thing.
I'm trying to say. And guys, if I'm wrong and I'm on a different thing, let me
They trying to
know.
make that money.
But watch how Angel get less fouls and stuff now that we get for them in them 2 spots. Watch how it works out. Yes, baby. Okay. Oh, okay then. So yeah, I'm just saying it's interesting. And the reason why I say that, Miss D, it sure has been going around social media. And you know how social media do. We be like, no, they tripping. Sometimes they don't be tripping. So okay, Al said they clinch the playoff when they clinch the spot. You will see another sign next to their name. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, chat, for letting me know. See, that's what I'm talking about, Kathy. Then it's a done deal. Because I remember who said it in the chat. I don't know if it was Dread or somebody said in the chat that it will bring over 5 million. I'm just looking at it from the back and look, when I saw it, when I keep seeing them being that right beside each other, I'm telling you guys, don't be surprised. And you notice when the Dream played yesterday, yeah, we had the refs call fouls, but not like they've been doing. They know this will be must see. For real. Man, and it would actually be good games. I mean, between between the 2 teams or whatever. So we gonna see, but I'm telling you, it's looking more toward. We already know the Lynx going to the championship game. We already know that. We know that for sure. Ain't no changing that one. I believe that it's who they're gonna be up against is the question. Because let me tell you something. We at the point now, these teams are getting hungry. But this is what I'm saying when it comes to like a team called like a Mystics team. We can ready to get into the playoffs run. So what you have been using all season and what you're using to finally connect is not going to work in these the rest of these games. They allowed you to do it, but now a lot of these have some good whistles in there that they're going to be going against. I'm just calling it like it is. And those good whistles going to go to those certain teams. I'm just saying. So we're going to see what happens. From them losing those 2 games, it went back to 8. And yes, they could move up, but he's gonna have to change his playbook a little bit. Because the WWE, it ain't gonna work in the playoffs. They gonna miss out in the first game. They try to come with all that. They're not gonna tolerate all that. Let me see, what else did I post? And let me tell you something. And I gotta say this too, guys. I gotta talk about my vets and stuff. And I wanted to talk about what Renee said about Coach Reeves, but I'll play that in a minute. First Lady, I am not 100 on Minnesota anymore, especially not how the Part 6 come back to almost whipping them when they were up 27 points. You know, T. Carmella, I was thinking, at one point, I was like, what I'm saying, it could be any man's game, depending on, what you need, baby? Depending on how, what you need, move. Hold on, guys. Okay, let me see. Okay, give me 1 second, Miss D. I'm gonna plug this up. Let me see. Where's it at? Which one is this? This is not the. Oh, okay, good. Oh, it's on, Moo. Just attach it. Look. There you go, baby. Okay. All right. Let me see what I was saying here. Okay, fitness. I don't need you up there. So yeah, T. Carmella, we'll have to see. I see them. I don't know. Now I don't know if they're gonna win it all, but I know they're gonna be one of the two. So who gonna go against them is the thing for me.
Like right, they might want to
She will be guarded different, but
she would.
They got so many. They have so many weapons on that team.
They do.
That can make
guess
up
what?
for that.
But you know what? Angel would make the difference because, like I said last year, when they played, if they play the Fever, last year, like I said, they was better than the Fever, and I don't think Ryan Unleashed didn't show up like that. So we'll see. But I think Angel would make a difference this time. That kind of motivating them.
Mm-hmm.
She never made the playoffs, but she had that spirit.
Mm-hmm. Get right. And T. Carmella. Every time I see anything about Portland, this is how I'm gonna come. What they did to Jordan Harrison in the beginning, they didn't give her even a fair enough chance. You know what they did? Let me tell you. Jordan Harrison comes on the team. She's still learning, doing a thing, excited about it. KSAP, they had her dad on the show. He called in. They broke it down, talking about the dad, talking about Jordan and everything, all that good stuff, right? Then all of a sudden it's getting a little more snowy over there in Portland, right? So then the snow comes in and they want the snow. They take Jordan's spot away from her and put her on the developmental. They drop her, put her on the developmental, put the snow in front in place of her, and gives her a regular spot, right? Then turns around. This is how God works things out. What the enemy mean for your bad, God gonna turn around for your good. Now Jordan is back on not a developmental contract. She's back on the roster as a regular player. However you guys do the basketball talk. She's back up there. So because of that game she did, T. Carmella, then they wanna, put her back up there. But I don't trust. I'm sorry, Portland, you knew, but I just don't trust you because you did that to her and you put her right back instead of waiting to see what could happen, like flip-flopping. I don't like all that flip-flopping, but this is what teams do. We know that, T. Carmella, but yeah, they did her like that. And everybody was on everybody on
a lot of silly stuff,
Yeah.
It's frustrating about the WNBA.
Yeah, and then too, Miss D, everybody was going ham about what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so when the heat started getting hot, they try to add a player on the developmental, just different shenanigans that they were doing. So it's crazy how a league that say they don't need us, they need us.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm just saying, you don't have diversity, you don't have a league. You can have a little league, but let's see how it go. So yeah. So yeah, I hate that she had to go through that, but I'm glad that she's up there, and I'm glad that T Carmella, she's doing her thing. Um, Sometimes how it is when we go to different teams and we gotta feel the chemistry, we gotta find our way and stuff like that. So I'm gonna play this now. I'm gonna play this next clip where Renee Montgomery has some things to say about Minnesota Lynx, T Carmella. Let's listen in.
Celebrate like we watch Caleb McBride. That she is one of the best coaches is it's hard to find that balance of she's a hard coach to play for, y'all. Let me keep it 100. Like it's not easy.
Why is she a hard coach to play for?
Because she has a program and you got to get with the system or you're out. Like it's like there's no, oh yeah, but this is Maya Moore or oh yeah, this is Olivia Miles. It's like she has a program and it works. It's been proven over time. She's won 5 or 6 championships over time. And it's not an easy program. It's an every day you have to reach a certain level of excellence, and like having a bad day is not an option. So it's hard mentally to play for Coach Reeve because every day you go into the office, you got to be locked in. But also on the other side, when you watch players celebrate, like we watched Kayla McBride just now when she hit her 10 threes, she's running to Coach Reeve and jumping in her arms. That's the hardest thing that coaches have to find that balance. And she's like perfect at it. She's actually hilarious. I don't even know if people know how funny she is. It reminds me of Coach Auriemma because you only see this exterior in the front facing of they are they mean business, but they're both hilarious in their own right. So yeah, I think she's obviously one of the best coaches I've ever played for, and now she's historic. Reason that she is one of the best coaches is it's hard to find that balance of
what you think of that, Miss D?
She is. So she came from the Bill Laimbeer. She took a lot of stuff from Bill Laimbeer. Not that she don't have her own program, but before she became the Lynx coach, she was assistant coach for the Shock, and she got a little Bill in her. But one thing, Renee, you messed up. I know that's your coach. You messed up on with Grumpy Grandpa. Gino is an a-hole. Always been an a-hole.
Oh Lord.
And I stopped really I respect you as a coach, but you a-hole. You treated Pat wrong. You got all crazy with Pat, and Pat had to check your butt. Pat Summit, the late great Pat Summit. And then you get into it with Don. Now you play these little head games, but you feel threatened by a coach. And you know what the crazy part about it? You only do it to women coaches. And then you show not only you are sexist, but you show some racism as well. So I don't see why any sister would go to that school anymore. That's just me. I want to send my baby girl to that school. But Renee, other than that, yeah, you got it right about Cheryl. But I think she got that balance. Even though she's a hard nose, if she like you, she got you. But go ahead.
Yeah, I did notice something, guys. And not to what I noticed when it came to Gino, like the difference between Fudd and Paige. There was a difference. You could see a big difference in that. In the way that the players were celebrated. Just different things. I'm just saying, you could definitely see that too. Like, can you do that for all the players, or is it just certain ones? Because, you got to have a whole team to uplift all the players. The players can't win the game by themselves, but we'll see. Because he has good players, like you said. UConn. The team ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? So it's just sometimes it could be some of the coach tactics and what they believe in and different stuff that'll make you look at a team different. But they're actually a good team besides the coach. If I can say that. Does he have skill? Yes. Can you take them away? No. But he has a path. I mean, I watched the clips.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When I did the research on Pat Summit, right. he has a reputation. It's something.
Even CP3, the fake CP3, don't like Gino, because she knows Gino is a-hole. And he treated her kind of crazy when they had the Olympics. He basically kind of try to blackball her from the Olympic team, and that's Candace Parker. So he was doing some because that's because he had beef with Pat. So it was just crazy stuff he do. You know.
So, Miss D, do you think? Let me see if they got the latest. Do you think that the Lynx will win the chip this year?
Mm. They got a good chance, and only because now I know, look, we all talk about Miles. That's beautiful. The key to that is finally can the veteran Nafisa lead them? Can you lead them? Can you play big and not punk out? Can you say, you know what, I respect you, Miles, but hand me the ball and take over? Only if she play above, because you know.
Yeah, and I'm quite sure they're gonna tell her how to play off words. Because you
Right.
can't send her in there, Miss D, and not give her no warning signs and expect her to do her normal plays. You know
All
what I'm
right.
saying? So I'm quite sure they're gonna prepare her, if they haven't been doing it already, um, for what the playoffs is like. Because these teams is coming to eat. They're not playing anymore. And like we said, the playoffs it's a different ball game. Yeah, look, Bree might have spoiled a night. You let I told you, people show their true characters in But yeah, I'm quite sure that too, But he got a good team. He has a good team. The players that come there, they're great players. I mean, BD said, can fee close is the question. Okay. Good question, because Miles held it.
Yeah, yeah, right. She had, well, we talk about regular season, BD. I like Miles, but that's nice that she held it down during the regular season. That's beautiful. But the person that really has to you really have to she has to be the star, because like last year she was a front runner. Far as Link's always been. They look. They like 4 years. People expect them to win a championship. They has not in the 4 years. Last year they had a good record, and the Mercury came in and punked them. She got injured, but before the end she was getting punked. Um, so she has to do it. She has to put it together and be the MVP fee. They had a good chance in
Mhm.
2024. They should have won. New York came in there and punctured. So, we've been playing this game with the Lynx for the last at least 4 years, far as them being legit championship contenders, but they had to put it together.
Mhm. Mhm. I see. Pharaoh said Lynx choke in bright lights, and
Yep.
um
Yep. They tend to do. I hate to say.
Kathy said Fee will need to be much tougher than she was last
Yes.
year.
Yes.
And,
Definitely.
and, and let me tell you something, Miss D and Kathy. She gotta be like when she said she told Angel, "This my MF lead." Sorry, guys, that's what she said.
Yeah. Show it. Prove it. Because Angel,
when
look, we
she
already know
when
Angel
she
gonna bring it. Yeah.
Kathy, when she got like that, that's what she gonna need. We gonna need that fire feed.
Exactly. But guess
Look,
what? She gonna, we already know Angel gonna bring it. So you better, if you saying that to Angel, she gonna be like, oh, for real, really? Okay. So you better bring it, because she gonna definitely bring it. So
she got yeah,
if she could bully BG, she could bully your little self. And
and she's
you let AT bully you too. So I don't know. You let AT
yeah.
bully ya.
But they gonna have to get her upset. They're gonna have to, so she so she can
Well, she better
come
get
out like
real
that. I was
upset,
like,
because
that thing
sometimes
was so funny to me,
she
Miss
too
D.
nonchalant. Even
She
when
is.
AT was bullying her, she was cause AT bullied her.
She don't like that. She don't like that physical play. She don't like that.
That's
Y'all
what
know.
she gonna have to look. But
Look,
guess what? That's what she gonna have to have. So she better get it together.
she gonna work. I she might, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna say this: if she wants to win the chip, she better understand the assignment. Fee know what she need to do. Come on, Fee now, because we want to see a good championship game, and so we're gonna see. Because like y'all said, it's different when you play in the playoffs. It ain't like regular season. So you got to bring all your game when you come to play. In the playoffs, it's always been a big show. B has to show up. That's what Benny said. Yes, Benny, we agree. Yes, Bree Mine. Everybody's saying the same thing. Okay, I see y'all. So we don't really know how AR is going to respond yet. Let me tell you something, BD. And if you don't know, and if you haven't been following, one thing about Angel Reese, everything, because she's a faith walker, everything that has come out her mouth that she said she wanted to do or accomplish, she is doing just that. So she said she wanted to go, to the playoffs. And one thing about Angel, she studied film. So I believe, she's going to do whatever she needs to do in those playoffs. Will one person be able to do it all? None of these teams will one person be able to do it all. I don't care if you score 45 points. It's going to take the entire team to be on one accord. Period. Hey, Brooke, what's going on? Fee can be very passive when a physical play enters the court. Kathy, she going to have to... Ms. D, you better call Fee now. Go ahead and call her. Ms. D, tell Fee,
Oh, right. I'm sorry. My mic was all crap. No, I said I agree with Kathy. Yeah, call Fee. I wish I could, but and tell her, girl, get yourself together. But don't get punked again like you did with AT because she punked you even before the injury and before the injuries. But as good as Miles being, she's still a rookie, and that's okay. But you the veteran. You Natasha Howard.
Yep.
Y'all the veterans. Make buckets. Y'all gotta lead the way. But definitely Fee, because Fee, even good as Miles playing, is still considered the star of the team. So that's just the bottom line. And you had to
right. That's what I'm saying is you're right. They're gonna have to lead the way. They're gonna show her. They gotta prepare. That's what I'm saying. Don't you gotta get. Oh, what you doing? Okay, you gotta. Yeah, you have to add more. Make your own screen recording. Go record your wheels, and it'll come back up there. When you have too much, you can't put it. You can't add it. Okay. Angel. Kathy said Angel will bring the dog mentality to the playoffs for sure. Yes.
No, she'll play hard. The problem with the dream is they cannot do what they did last year, which is shoot their way out the games. The Fever, as good as Kelsey Mitchell played last year in the playoffs, and of course Natasha Howard. Of course, they didn't have CC, y'all. Remember, they didn't have CC, so they was doing this all without CC. They was like a cramp or whatever, a cramp or so away from going to the finals. The Fever. So,
Bree Biden, you funny, Bree Biden.
What she said? I ain't see it.
Mouse is gonna be ready for the playoffs. Keep watching her. Mouse should be MVP.
But she's.
Listen, I'm not finished. Let me finish, Miss D. Miles is more valuable to her team than Asia, and they were laughing.
But like I said, we all know Angel gonna bring it. The Dream, a lot of these teams, the Aces still the champions until somebody beat them. But
right. Everybody.
But at the same time, they got some people that could. The Dream has they can win it this year. They can't win it this year. It depends on. We know what Angel gonna do. They can either. I'm gonna say this gonna sound controversial. They can either lose in the first round or win the chip. It's kind of weird with them. It depends on them. It depends on they play as a team. They can't do what they did last year, which is keep shooting when it's not working. Take it to the basket. Get Angel involved, inside out, not outside in. Um. So and play and then his rotations. It's up to them if they want to win it this year, or if they ever win it with this crew.
Right. And BD, we let me tell you
Liberty,
something.
I don't know.
There is no perfect coach. They all have their
Right.
issues. They all
Well, it's
have
not the
things going
coaches.
on,
It's not
and that's
necessarily the
not
coaches.
gonna
It's gonna be the
define whether
players.
this team win or not. They gonna let me tell you what I've noticed is they're figuring out things and they listening to this outside noise because we see them driving more to the basket. I'm just saying, just different things. Sometimes we want to see it right now. We gotta wait. And if it's not their season, BD, the fans will be okay with that. We know we're going in the right direction. We know what we need to do for the next step moving forward. But they're not the only team. You could say that for the Aces. You could say that for the Lynx. You could say it for them all. Until we see the Final Four, we can't really say nothing right now. We're just playing around. Look, BD, we pretty much doing like they doing. You move up 4, you go to 5. I'm just saying. Yeah. And also, you know what I'm saying, if they let them play, there's a difference when you have the refs actually calling it on both ends and letting them play. But they have an agenda, guys. They got an agenda with this behind the scenes. And I'm just saying, you want to win now with the Dream, Chicago. We'll see what happens then. If you look, Chicago, if you want to win now with the Dream, and which we probably will, we have to speak that. We got to speak it into existence. You speak negative, you gonna have negative. If you want positive for yourself, make sure you want positive for other people. What, baby?
This cord's broken.
It's not recorded. It's not.
Ashley, did this. He drives me.
Oh, Minecraft did that to you? Okay, let me talk to Minecraft for a minute. Because, see, Minecraft, no, I don't be playing about you like that. Listen, Minecraft, I'm going to need you to chill out against Kaysen. What you trying to do? You want to win the game? Okay.
Minecraft.
It's up here, baby. Ain't that Minecraft right there? You got... Oh, no, you got Minecraft on your tablet. So,
Minecraft.
Yeah. Don't worry about Minecraft, Kaysen. You know what I'm saying? Mama got your back. Don't even worry about it. You win. You just look. You lose. You get back up. That's all, baby. That's all you do. Yeah. So look, we gonna see, guys. We're just watching and trying to figure stuff out. Look, our pressures be up watching our teams, and stuff like that. But let me tell you something. People have been so hard on the Dream than any other team. And then y'all gonna mess around and be surprised when the Dream be in that championship game. I'm just saying, because sometimes you notice the ones that people constantly have their mouth on, who are constantly against, they wind up winning, even though they're already winning, but really winning. I'm just saying. ADP, you can put the Minecraft on creative mode so Kaysen don't take damage or get deleted. Oh, for real? I don't know nothing about Minecraft. He was Yanni came. He was like, "Oh, I got to 10,000 BD." I'm like, Kaysen is because he's reading more and he's learning more stuff. BD, he's being more outspoken. So I was like, I don't even know about getting 10,000 points or whatever it is. So thanks. I'll let my daughter know because I'm still trying to figure out how to play some of the Xbox One stuff with my son every now and then. First Lady Bree Jones is out for Atlanta's next game against Indiana. Next man up, T. Carmelo. No, listen. Bree Jones gonna be all right. I think that's the best thing to do to save her for the playoffs. I think she's gonna be okay. I think it's more of, when players come back from injuries and stuff, they're all, you're going to be nervous and stuff like that. So don't worry about Bree Jones, T. Carmella. She gonna be right for the playoffs when we gotta start kicking some butt.
I don't know about the Valkyries. I don't know about the Valkyries, Pharaoh. They okay?
I'm not. Let me tell you something. Anybody, Miss D, Valks or not, anybody can get it. That's what I'm saying about my dream. Anybody can get it. Okay.
No, that's what they can win, right? But they don't have what a lot of these top teams have.
And then the top teams don't have what they got. You gotta look at it like this too, Miss D.
What I'm saying is they missing that four, that dominant four. So that's all I'm saying. So
O'Cott gonna have to come in now.
Oh, I mean, I want to play. Look, I like Bree Jones. She still seems like she's dealing. Of course, she got injured again. So, I want to see O'Cott play with Angel. So that'd be good. Yeah, a lot more.
Okay, I'll fix. I don't know how to fix it though. Okay, we'll see. Go get your go switch transfer to your tablet, and then you can play it up there.
He's stupid. He's doing.
Okay, well, don't worry about it.
Wait. What?
Oh, you want me to wait?
Sorry. He's.
Hey, Tony, what's going on?
Hey, Tony. Hey, big girl. Coming up in here. No. Tony was talking about my JD5 yesterday, but yeah. What you were saying, Miss D, when it came to the dream?
No, I said they need to play O'Cott with Angel. And if you worried about O'Cott, she can help her on the court. Look,
O'Cott, he ain't gonna have no choice now. He not gonna have no choice.
Well, and Miss D, another thing too. He could go small. He could go with He always like Borlays. Who else? You know how he go. But we'll see.
You know Borlays.
But listen, before we go back into that. We need to do a video on Jay Daniels because
I don't want
Jason.
Let me tell you something. Don't break. I'm still.
Hold on.
You know what I had to do today, Miss D?
He called him baby boy. Look, hold on. Jason Wood call him baby boy. You know how by his mom kind of. Remember the movie Baby Boy?
I don't care about what Jason Whitlock said about
Jayden. Look, Jody, and then Jody mama is his mama, and he said he like baby boy.
I don't care nothing about what Whitlock said about my JD5.
Let's do a video about that. I want to see the dude.
No, I'm not doing no video about my JD5.
I'm gonna do a video about it. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a live. So come on, y'all. I don't know when. Maybe this.
Miss D, you ain't gonna do too much on my JD5.
That's I'm gonna see why.
Okay. You want to do like that, Miss D? This how we roll with Miss D. This how you want to frame it?
No, hold on.
Okay.
Thank you, she wins. Look, no. I support JD5, but at the same time, I want to know why people keep calling him Baby Boy Junior.
No, you don't. You want to be messy. No, you don't. You want to be messy. Look, Tony.
No, I don't. Look, Tony like the group. Tony. Huh?
So pretty Tony, and I had to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like she was like, she was on my JD5 real hard yesterday.
BD, I want you to come on and tell me why you think JD5. Yeah, she do.
No, he ain't coming. No, Miss D. He not coming up here.
Let's do something Sunday. Let's do a segment. No, not today, but it might be today. But listen, BD, come on. When you do your football,
let me call back home.
Let's do a
this what we doing
on what Jason Whitlock say. Okay, BD.
And who are you guys' football teams?
Mine's
Okay,
Lions.
this is what we doing. This is how we coming.
Look, ain't no
Okay.
JD5 on my team. Ain't no the mama be all, you know what she had like? She had like a mom version of Jackie Christie. That's what she had like. Hey,
We ain't
Jackie.
doing. We ain't doing all
Okay,
that.
yeah,
She
yeah.
wins, don't you?
She wins. You always say you coming up. You come up. You okay? You okay? Look, we're gonna do a show Sunday. Well, me and I'm going on Big Dog's platform.
What's up with this?
Big Dog.
Okay.
Let's do a segment after you. We talk about the Giants and Lions. Let's do a segment on Baby Boy. We gonna get Jason Woodlock's take.
This how we coming. This how y'all want it. This y'all.
No, he's not the enemy. He's not the enemy. We talk about him. We talk about how Jason. Hold on.
Y'all coming like that? Y'all want to come like
we
that?
talk about how his mom act. He's a sweet
I don't
guy.
care. I don't care. They got nothing to do with the game.
Yes,
I don't care.
Yes, they do.
No, it don't. It don't have nothing to do with when he get on that court, on that football field.
You know why? Because at some point she gonna be telling the coach, "You can't be doing that. My son,
no.
my son, and my son." Watch, she gonna do that. How much you want to bet?
We not doing that.
We not all in the way. I can see her.
So guys, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna clip their show, and I'm gonna bring it. They want to mess with my Commanders. They want to mess with my JD5. I'm gonna bring.
I'm not messing with JD5
because I already had to have Wingstop today because So Pretty Tony was on my JD5.
We're gonna examine why. I saw it on TikTok. He taking his mama shopping. She picking out stuff like that's his girl. That's her boyfriend. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. Right, mama. Mama on the camera.
Not too much on mama.
She ain't like.
Sometimes you can say. No, I'm not saying that either. What we could, you have to make sure if you're gonna go that route, Miss D, you can say overprotective. But to relay it in that type of terms,
no,
that's
he said he called. No,
so if you're gonna come, you're gonna come correct, baby. You hear me? You're gonna come correct. She might be an overprotective mama,
ADP,
but she ain't the girlfriend.
ADP. I'm going over a video that Jason Woodlock said he compared her to. They compared them two to Baby Boy. Remember Baby Boy? That's all.
Thank you, Kathy. Somebody in there. Look at Tony laughing.
That's all I'm saying.
I understand that y'all got, LSU got to win some games too. So at the end, I felt what you were saying, but you know what I'm saying. You go a little too hard on my JD5 Tony. I had to get the Wingstop today.
Sometimes she get on that TikTok herself, but sometimes she ain't as bad as JD Fly. JD Fly.
That dog on Tiffany Cole come in here just lighting it up. Tiffy, really, Tiffy? This how we doing in 2026, Tiffy?
Yeah.
Don't Tiffy, don't look at that stuff.
Let's do a segment. Right. She talked about sometimes she get a little tipsy. Fall mama. It must be an LSU thing. I'm just playing. Cause look. Oh no, man.
What is this?
Look, between Flaw Mama, but she just all in the cameras all the time though. But she get a little tipsy and then go on camera talking about she living her best life. Then she want to get tipsy and tipsy.
Boy, you about to get caught with something.
She tipsy tweets. She get a little tipsy and she tweet and she got open her mouth talking about she living her best life. Remember that song, "Living My Best Life"? That's what she did last year to South Carolina. They Yeah, so let's do that, Big Dog. Let's do a segment after we get serious. Let's do a segment on JD5 and what's in the water of LSU. No, okay. Oh, that's good, Flaw Boo.
Oh my God.
As Flaw J Mama gonna say something? We are winning in real life. Right. Right, she wins.
My daughter now, oh Lord, Casey done opened the door for my son-in-law. He scared the crap out of me, and I ain't had my bed or never mind. I can't tell you.
ADP.
Boy, Casey opened the door and he was quiet. My son-in-law came in here.
Well, you don't have to hear her, Tiffy. You gonna see her. She be all on the camera.
I don't know. They done got you something, Casey.
You know, and look, it's supposed to be Juju all in the camera. And all you see is Mama. You don't never see Juju.
What is this? Okay,
you know, you see her in the camera all the dang on time, Tiffy.
Hold on. ADP Flabu was picked up by the Green Bay Packers team. Oh, he was? That's good. That's
guess
good.
What, ADP?
That's
Flaw
good,
Mama
Cat.
did a tweet. Flaw J Mama did a tweet said they living their best life. Living their best life. Ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life.
Tiffy said, I see JD mom, but I never hear her. I stay hearing from Flage mom. I know, Tiff, they need to leave her alone. This ain't got nothing to do with him on that field. See, this how they come, Tiff. This how y'all want to come. This how y'all want to come at my JD5 in the chat talking about him and Juju. Now you talking about him and the mama. I mean, what's gonna be next? Him in the kitchen.
All in the videos, ADP.
I'm just saying.
ADP, he's 24 years old. Where is
Miss
the
D,
Juju?
you don't know the behind the scenes stuff. She might just be a protective mom.
No, that's ridiculous.
It might be to you, but not to somebody else.
He's 24.
You don't know what else he's doing that his mama don't know?
Where is Juju? He can't do nothing. His mama always there.
Why is we talking about it first of all?
She probably go to the toilet with him. Jaden, did you
Miss D, guys, I'm gonna have to put a rule book up. I see it. I'm gonna have to put a rule on the chat on the panel.
Did you wash your hands, Jaden? Did you eat your vegetables today? You want to fish you some food?
We ain't never scared,
Baby
Miss D. Miss D, you want the smoke? You gonna get the smoke, Miss D. Keep on.
ADP, look. She treat Jaden like I look like baby Jacob. Get you some warm milk and go to bed. Where's your onesie? I see you acting like the boy 25. 24. Whew. I love Jada Daniels. I'm just saying, it's kind of strange. It's strange.
No, I want you know I love JD5 after all that. You want the smoke? You gonna get the smoke.
He's supposed to be dating Juju. We see more of the mama than Juju.
That's allegedly, guys. That's what Miss D and some of the chat.
Look, I see TikToks with the mama. Where's the TikToks with Juju? Why they ain't doing TikToks like Paw do TikToks of her boo thing.
Miss D, I see how you want to come, Miss D. That's
Paw.
why you going on the adoption list, Miss D. Because
hold on, look. Do you see Raven?
Why you all in their business? You know what I'm saying? Why you all in our business? Let's hit the field, Detroit. If you want it, let's hit the field, Detroit. You want to come like that? Let's hit the field, and then we can talk about something. Don't be talking about all these other shenanigans or distractions.
Man,
we need to talk about the game.
She gets spooked by the Detroit media. Like, girl,
you know what?
Hold on. The Detroit media will smoke her like a pack of coos. For real. But go ahead. We're gonna get up to Jayden. Okay? Okay. What? Don't get mad at me?
Oh, I'm not mad.
You're mad. I'm just saying, Jason Whitlock said it. I didn't say it. He said he like baby boy. I didn't say that. That's what Jason Whitlock said. He's just a baby boy. He's not the real McCoy. He's just a baby boy. Baby. He's
Casey, what in the world? Look, Miss D is on one and you on one with the wash machine. Everybody gonna get it in a minute. Everybody gonna get it.
Everybody sing it. He's not your baby boy. He's not a real McCoy.
Anyways, I ain't got it.
For number one, you would have a team. Right? There's no number one who is just going to be floating on the market until this point of training camp. And I think the smart thing Steph is saying is, I'm not coming in with a number one mindset, a diva mindset, demanding the ball. You saw what I did for Josh Allen.
Yeah.
You saw what I did for Drake May. Now let me come do that for your quarterback. And there is an argument to make when he says I'm the best number 2, because that means, do you consider George Pickens a number 2? Mm-hmm. Do you consider T. Higgins a number 2? And if those 2 dudes are number 2, then Stephon Diggs not the best number 2, but he's still a perfect player for who Jaden Daniels needs him to be. Yeah. To be able to work the slot, to be able to find the zone, to be able to get open right away. And now you add him to what you can do with JD in the backfield from a shotgun standpoint, zone read, utilizing his legs, moving the pocket. And I'm hoping more under the center play action this year. I think Steph can have a really good year and a large effect on this offense. The first thing.
Woo! Somebody in America. Thank you, Ryan Clark. Thank you, Ryan Clark. Because thank you, Ryan Clark. You talk about the game.
ADP.
Okay, Tony. Okay.
I just said that.
I'm getting ready to get up out of here because
Jada Daniels did very well in the playoffs before he got injured the year before against my Lions. He's a good player. He got to tell Bob Dukes to calm down. I got this. He got this.
Kathy said, Coach Lane, felt he didn't owe any loyalty to JD5 because JD5 beat and embarrassed his team. That's why he feeling like that.
Baby boy.
But anyway, see, guys, Miss D don't want to talk about the field and who we got.
I say that. I say he gonna be good. Stephon Diggs is good. But he's just a baby
we got
boy.
JD5, Terry, and Diggs.
Just a baby boy, huh? Baby.
Oh, we cooking.
We are cooking. He's just a baby boy. Can see y'all.
Miss D, I got something for your butt. Guys, Miss D is on my list of mess around and find out. That's what she gonna be on.
I said he good. I'm just talking about the Mama Dukes.
No, don't be trying to say all that after you done did that. No,
my dude's gotta sit down.
No, you can't be
them grow,
stay on that side.
Up, y'all, baby. He can't be
a baby
she got
boy.
Me. He is a grown ass boy, a grown ass man.
That
He's
name,
just a grown ass man. Come on, y'all, grown ass man. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, BD, that's the question that's gonna be answered on the field. That's your answer to that. It's gonna be answered on the field. I'm not gonna talk about it.
They lost a lot of players.
I'm not gonna talk about it. We just gonna be about it. That's what we do.
Oh, okay, you're gonna be about it.
We talk too much to get ourselves in trouble.
Your defense gonna be just about nothing. Okay. Sorry.
We'll see. We'll see. I like that popping off at the mouth stuff. I like that. I like y'all doing that.
Pop it. You know what I'm saying? At the mouth.
It's all good. Because when you know the truth, you don't have to keep going back.
Baby, I got a request. Can I get a request, please?
No, you cannot. No request from Miss D. No, I already know.
What's the request?
You try to put me in the treat bag.
No, seriously. What's the request?
No. I'm getting ready to call DC right now. You done messed up. I'm getting ready to call my people. Because Miss D is trying to challenge me.
I need you to play a song by Baby Boy. You just a baby boy. You not the real McCoy.
No, I'm gonna play what y'all really want. You want to take it down?
Oh, please. No.
What y'all really want?
ADP, don't go there. No,
yeah. No. I mean, I'm just saying.
He's a baby boy. He's a baby boy.
Y'all don't pay Miss D no mind. We'll see how Detroit do. And when y'all see Miss D crashing out, I don't want to hear
just a baby boy. He's just a baby boy. There you go.
Okay. I'm gonna move in silence now, America. I'm gonna move in silence.
He's just a baby boy. J.A.
Kathy said they mad because their university don't have any Heisman Trophy winners.
Just a baby boy.
Right, Kathy.
He's just a baby boy.
Look, you should use that number. Let's go ahead and use that number. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. My university got my university is the University of Michigan for the football. We got Heisman trophies up the booty.
No, just she talking about Kathy talking about the new coach for LSU. How
he all right.
You know,
look, Shay, hey,
coming from that team.
Come on, BDP, ADP. L-E-N, just a baby boy. He's just a baby boy.
Miss D, who
What?
does that? Who
He's
does
just a
that, Miss
baby
D?
boy. Come on, y'all. He's just a
Anyway,
baby
chat.
boy.
Tony is getting ready to come on
I still like it though, but he's just a baby boy. Right.
Hey, Tara. Tony getting ready to come on in like 20 minutes, and Miss D gonna mess around and find out on the next episode. Because I promise you, I'm coming back with something. You know, one thing about July babies, you got to be careful because we marinate on something. We coming and we coming correct, Miss D. But I'm gonna talk about the feel and the footwork.
Guess what? A person called your team Command Skins. That's their name, Command Skins.
Who said that?
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Who called them that, Miss D?
Who called them that? I tell you in the back channel. Command Skins.
Are you serious?
Yep, that's your name. I agree.
Who called
Command Skins? The Command Skins.
Okay, Tara.
The Command Skins. Come on, sing with me, ADP. Come on.
I got to call 3L too, huh?
Sing it out. Come on.
No, nope. I'm gonna let you mess around and find out. I'm you know what I'm saying. My team gonna do great this year with JD5 and
he gonna do good. I'm not saying he's not gonna do the good. I'm talking the team.
Yeah, that's right, Kathy. You better tell him. You heard
he gonna be good.
Miss D.
I'm not never
Kathy
seen one
just
good.
spoke. Let me put this on the screen. Let me thank you, Ryan Clark. I had to look, Kathy. I had to go play some Ryan Clark today, so I wasn't getting my feelings because I'm Kendrick. I don't know if I know.
You still in your feelings? You still in your feelings because he's just a baby boy. He's not the real.
Hold on, I'm getting ready to put up what Kathy said. You see what Kathy said? Kathy said, "ADP, laugh now, but cry later." Miss D, enjoy while you can. Y'all see she showed out today.
Baby boy gonna be good. This is the rest of the team.
She showed completely out today. She know that gets under my feathers.
I'm having fun. She wins, but I'm just saying what they said. They say he a baby boy. He not the real McCoy. We're gonna see.
Okay, if that's what you say, we're gonna show.
I didn't say that. I know Jane good. You just gotta get my deuce up, Ma. Sit down. Love you.
No, not too much on. Not too much on mom.
When we pan over, hold on. When we pan over,
she'll be in the process. She will be in the process of learning.
When we pan over, and they show a young lady. Guess what that young lady should be? Juju Watkins. Juju Watkins.
See, why you all up in? See, she all up in his business.
My Dukes. Every time he pans, my Dukes. He needs some.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. All right. Thank you. She wins. Sit down, Mama.
She wins. Really? She wins. Let me tell you something. She wins. We're going to have a conversation. Don't keep me on red. She wins. I'm calling you. I got to put you. Hold on. I got to put you on the list because I got to put you on the list. She wins. I be acting up. I be wanting to call everybody and then the time be flying, you know.
Oh, come on, sing with me, y'all.
Oh, I can't wait. Spell like now. They know. They don't watch it, but they know.
Spell it out, y'all. Jay. Dooch. Come on, y'all. Spell it out.
It's just, guys, it's okay.
What you really want?
She really loves him. That's why she got to keep talking about him. She talking about him more than she talking about her own team. What they gonna do this year? Who they got in there?
I think he gonna be good.
Like, why you on somebody else's team and their quarterback?
I'm talking about his mama. It's about mama.
Well, talk about your teammate's mama. Why you got to be all on my team?
They ain't like his mama. She all going shopping.
I'm letting Miss D have this because she probably need these jokes and laughs, you know, in her life today. But baby, Miss D, I'm coming for you, Miss D. See now Tony back on. She back on the sister list, and Miss D is on the adoption list right now. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna see. Let's just put this all on the field because she tripping. I only watch the Giants because of is that Jameson? Is that Jameson? Is that how you say his name?
Jameis. It's Jameis.
No, BD. Going for BD. Going back for BD. BD. We be going for 40 days and 40 nights.
Look, Ooh, is it really your mama or is it really Juju?
Well,
Is it really your
the Saints, I think the
mama? Come
Saints
on,
gonna
y'all.
do all right this year. I think
Ooh,
the
is it
Saints
really
gonna do
your
all right this year.
mama? Is it really Juju? Is it really your mama? Mama? Juju.
Yeah, I think the
Mama?
Saints gonna do
Juju.
okay.
Mama?
You know,
Juju.
we gonna
I
see.
don't really know. Say mama? Juju. Mama? Juju. Mama? Juju. He don't really know.
I know it. They don't learn. They don't be learning what they doing 3L, but hopefully they can.
They gonna be okay. They
Better
look
year.
your team. Let me say, hold on. Let me give a prediction for your team. About 7 wins.
Who you talking about?
You?
I know she did. Oh, you know it's time to get up off of him. I know she didn't say. She said 7.
7. 7, 7, 7, 93, 11. Doom, 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 doom. Look, it's Friday. Hey, y'all. I ain't got nothing to do.
I tell you 3L.
Oh, live life, love.
Cause she tripping
Really?
3L.
Really?
Yeah, you too much on my team. She said nothing about Detroit.
I thought it was cool, live, laugh.
Kid said, I just woke up. I fell asleep. Oh, you talking about they win 9 wins?
Hey, Keisha.
Okay. I'm taking all this in consideration with you and Miss D.
Okay, Big Dog said 9 wins. See, he was generous. He was generous.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna just say this: nobody can touch my Commanders. I believe they're gonna get more than those wins, and the return of JD5 is gonna be beautiful. He's gonna have a successful year.
You in Georgia. You need to vote for the Falcons. They got a better chance of winning.
I don't go for the Falcons. I'm not from just because I'm in Georgia. I'm not from Georgia. I'm not going for no Falcons. She wins. You going for the Falcons? Because I'm not going for the Falcons. They got old boy over there.
Who?
No, not after how he did Shador. No, ma'am.
Oh yeah, I don't know why they hired that coach. I have no clue. But they do got Michael Penix. They do got a brother over there.
If they let him play like that,
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Look, she wins. Like, don't you talk about my birds?
Well, that's Miss. Oh, she could talk about mine, but she get. Okay. I see how it is. It's one-sided. They suspended who for 8 games? Who got suspended for 8 games? She wins.
Yeah, who got suspended?
They trying to, Kish, but let me tell you, they're gonna be in for a rude awakening.
Oh, good. He should. He was crazy stuff. He should. Chasing that girl around. He lost his damn mind. He lucky. Look, he lucky they didn't kick him out the league. You know that? He lucky he didn't get kicked out the league. Shoot.
Right.
Or even go to jail. He should have went to jail.
Shit. Well, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I did 2 3L till they brought it up. I forgot.
What happened?
When they brought her ex up, I forgot about him.
Right, exactly. Right, he is very lucky. He should have went to jail what he did to her. He lost his damn mind.
See, that's why I love Gummy, bro, because Gummy he'll ride or die for his Chicago Bears. He talking a little junk, but he still represent for my Commanders. So we're gonna have this discussion. I got to tell him about BD and Miss D. I ain't even gonna worry about it. I'm gonna tell Gummy what y'all did, and I'm gonna let Gummy handle this.
Look, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me.
But we gonna see, cause I can't say nothing about his Chicago Gummy Bears. I can't say nothing, But I do be saying stuff because sometimes he has jokes, but he don't have jokes like Miss D and BD in the chat.
What joke like what?
Yeah, he do have his 50 teams. That's why what I'm saying. I might have to have some 50 teams or something to think like that. I might have to do that.
I told y'all, look, I'm a fan of Jaden. I had no problem with Jaden.
She sure do live, and she wait for it too. It's like she that quiet assassin or something, So she wait till it's all cool, calm, and then she come in and start up.
I was looking at something where they call a baby boy. And some instances, he do act like baby boy.
Oh, you don't
Baby
want
boy.
BD. You don't want smoke. I'm not gonna see. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with you, Miss D. Look. I'm saying what I'm saying today,
I'm gonna
and
send
I'm
you that
gonna let the
picture.
game speak for
I'm gonna send you
itself.
the picture. I'm gonna send you the picture, and you get on Jason Whitlock, okay? I'm gonna send you the picture. You got him look like baby boy.
Anyways, guys, what
Jaden by
WNBA
Jaden.
games we got?
Forget Jody by Jody. Jaden by Jaden.
We got
Don't
some
go to the
games
J.
tonight. I gotta do that. Who played tonight, guys, for the
I
W?
didn't see that. Yeah, AB. You know what? They've been on her case for long. That's why she started playing bodyguard, and then now she back trying to get some sense in her head. Now they trying to threaten her again. Those fans that want her, when uh she tried to
Oh,
play
okay.
Kevin Costner, but yeah, I saw
The
that.
Fever and the Wings 3L. They play
Yeah.
today.
Mm-hmm.
What time they play?
Go Wings! Cause since you doing my even though I like Kelsey Mitchell, since you do a Raven wrong, well,
What
punks.
what what time they play? I gotta look. Laugh aloud. It's fun. LOL. It's fun Friday 3L. We talking mess. Yeah, they talking a lot of mess. And this ain't even D block. Tiffy K, what Tiffy at? I ain't seen Tiff since she dropped that in the chat. She knows she was
ADP
on
come
one.
back, I'm gonna have the virtual lap dances again, y'all.
No, you're not. Go listen to Miss D.
We're gonna bring back Bolo and Dolo and all of them. Okay, ladies.
Where
Oh
Miss
yes,
D?
this
I need you to.
ladies night.
Oh Lord, Miss D.
Yes,
No.
they feeling right. Oh yes, this
Well,
ladies night.
guys,
Oh what a night.
Miss
Key
D,
Bristol
if we
ain't
don't get
playing.
out of here 3LW, she wins big girl, and now they're gonna say we had our fourth benediction.
She
And
wins. They want to do a ladies night D block. Ladies night. Cause BD and baby Jacob, they don't want to see that. Yeah. They don't want to. They don't want to. They don't want to see the ladies' night. D
3L,
block.
I saw that one.
They don't want to see that.
She said one of the upshot players is now on the wing team. I saw that.
Yeah.
I also saw another player. She's going to. I believe she's going to Portland. Her mom was up there. They were so happy.
They
For
need
her.
to. Where Deja Kelly at? No, don't tell me. The Fever. They're not playing her, Keisha. But what I'm saying is they need to quit. Deja Kelly should have an opportunity with somebody, with one of the Spatcher teams at least.
She'll probably. I see her coming in next year.
They should bring her this year. What's wrong with this year?
They should have, but I'm just saying they should have.
Right, that's the second player for Upshot and
But you're
not
not.
Deja. Deja leading the league in scoring. That's some crazy stuff. That's crazy work. No, don't try to blame Melissa Smith because Deja they blew her spot up. Don't do that. Don't do that to the girl.
It's all in the timing. It's all in the timing. Well, guys, we're gonna get up off the hill.
Oh yes, it's ladies' night,
and so I can keep my wings up, and so I can.
Oh what a night! BD, we about to leave. He want to
Yeah,
say something to you.
we get ready to go. BD, if you notice, look, BD. We don't have women moments like this where it's all women channels. We got So Pretty Tony and Keisha. K-South White was coming out with hers. So
yeah, but he shouldn't have brung it. She should have brung. I like her, but you should have drafted her because I thought you were gonna play her more.
And then me
BD,
and
you don't want to come up here because we're gonna bring Bolo up here. Next time on B block, so be gonna look like you and
don't listen to that.
Yeah, we're gonna bring some strippers.
The owner is making decisions. Stephanie doesn't have decision making. I don't know, but everybody better get together. We got play. Look, we get ready. We got how many more games, and then it's time.
I hope she look ADP. I hope they bring her. I hope they bring her on the playoff spot roster, because I hope they don't leave Raven out the roster, the playoff roster. That's
Miss D. I don't know.
Don't say that.
We'll see. We're gonna be checking in. I hope not.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, 3 out. I thought she was ruled out.
Why she did that, Keisha, but she shouldn't have did that. I understand why she did that, but not the damn.
They gonna still do good. 3L. They still gonna do
Keisha.
Good.
You hear what I said?
Huh?
Yeah, she did. So Raven can get that top 10 money. I understand why she did it.
I'd rather for them to sit, breathe, and let her get rest until like later games and for the playoffs than to try to rush her, especially if she just, hurt
Came back.
herself.
But listen, but speaking of that, I know Tanaya, because Tanaya could have been drafted at Indianapolis. Oh, that would have been horrible for her. So.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah, Tiffy, she is.
Well, we have two different conversations.
See, that's teamwork, Miss D. Let me tell you, sometimes, guys, the chat be moving so fast, this don't happen. So we can get these moments like this. That's how we able to do it. So sometimes, it's a great thing, and sometimes it could be, I don't even know, but I love it. I love.
Ain't nobody gonna look, Keisha. Ain't nobody gonna stop Angel on no fever. You can forget that. The fever is suck. They better start shooting a lot of threes.
Yep, that's the latest news. I gotta let me see what time is. Okay, guys, it's 5:55. Tony is coming on at 6 o'clock.
Tony, y'all, has done it again. It feels good.
Oh, she coming back on the 6th. Estimated return date 8/16.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, 3L for that. That's good to know. Yeah, let her rest and let her come back because she looks so happy to be on the court. And I don't want her to, get sad.
I feel it all in my bones. I feel it all in my bones.
All right, put it all in your bones and
No, sing the song. Tony has done it again.
Big Girl gave you that name. Big Girl giving all us names.
Come on, y'all.
Look. But yeah, Live Loud. Okay, so she will play versus the Fever. Oh, Sunday. They play Sunday. So Sunday is the 16th. Yeah, I think so.
Bree Jones, you know what she need to do? They need to shut it down until the playoffs. Shut it down to the playoffs. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Maybe so.
Bree should shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Bree should shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Bree should shut it down.
It would be okay if that happens.
Shut it down. Come on, y'all. Shut it down. Come on, y'all.
But guys, remember, those of you that have not watched the Teaspoon interview on Road Tripping Show. It's called the Road Tripping Show.
Yeah.
It's with Allie Clifton and Jordan Robinson.
Is it tripping with I or just tripping? Like tripping with E?
It's I-N.
Okay,
it's Road Tripping. It's the Road Tripping Show. It's with Allie Clifton and Jordan Robinson. If you have not watched this, go and watch it. It's a must-see YouTube
She haven't healed yet. She need to shut it down for a minute. Shut it down. Not to 16. 5 days. They gonna
I think that's why they was pushing the way they were for her, the way that she came back. I don't think she was fully ready.
Yeah, that's not her body. She's a little older.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you think so, you know what I'm saying, and then, it might be something different.
Right.
So, guys, I will catch you on the next one. Sorry, guys.
Keisha. Keisha, Tiffy. So the owner stopped all that shit. So what? Yeah. They should. You know what they should have did? And y'all gonna hate this. They should have. They should have picked Okot. Pick a big girl. Leave Raven alone. Pick the big girl. Look, actually, she would have got more player time in Indiana.
Yeah.
She would have got more player time. They need that big girl.
Yeah.
But hey, what did I know?
Yeah. So, me and Miss D will catch you on the next one, guys.
Thank you, ADP. Thank you for inviting me. Even though I'll be crazy sometimes, y'all. I'll be crazy.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good, Miss D. Laugh now, suffer later. Kathy, you hear that? I'm just saying, guys, okay, I love you guys. I hope that you're having a great day. Remember what Teaspoon said. Think about it before you go to sleep tonight. Did you do something nice for someone? Even if you say hi to them, somebody you can look. You don't like that.
Say
You
hi
know
with
what
a
I'm
smile.
saying?
Say, hey,
You
what's
still
up?
say hi.
Show all your teeth. Show all your how many teeth people got? I don't know. Show all your teeth, even though you got missing teeth. Show it.
Send that text message you don't want to send because you know they right.
Send all the text messages, all the funny emojis. Send a cute meme.
Don't you do that? You're not supposed to. I'm getting ready to
I said
make
mean. I didn't say no stripper. I said mean.
Don't pay attention. All right, guys. I'll catch you because I won't be
Bye,
late.
y'all.
If Tony get ready to roll. Okay. Bye, Miss D.
Bye.
Peace out.
Bye.